Yahoo! Welcome to the stream. Glad to have you guys here. Today we're playing more Neverness To Everness. I was gonna stream this yesterday, but unfortunately, oh, let me not climb the light. Unfortunately, I was a little bit under the weather. So yeah, we're gonna be continuing it today, and we're gonna get through even more of the main story. With that, let's go ahead and get right into it. Oh, hi? What the heck? I hope not. Why would I want this package? Yeah, no. Is he typing without looking at his phone? Guys, we're already off to a very strange start. We have this random doll posing like this in the store? What the heck? You know, all I can say is I really hope it doesn't just randomly start moving. I hate stuff like that. It's so creepy.
30分ほど前に配達員が届けに来たんだ。受取人の欄には骨董品やエイボンとだけ。
Okay, but why is it posing like this? This is so weird.
軽率だったか。
キローマルがネットで買ったんじゃない？ちょっと待って。ベーグルにこんなのが載ってる。
Okay.
どれどれ？足に見せてよ。謎の人形がヘテロシティに出現。パフォーマンスアートか。
Oh god, so we're gonna be dealing with puppets a lot today, I guess. Not looking for that. It's okay.
これってそっくりじゃないっすか？兄弟分とか？
I'm sure it'll be somewhat fine.
これ思ったより厄介かも。
God, I do not like the doll's face. The eyes are so creepy because they're just, you know, they're so dead looking. Because obviously, why wouldn't they be?
最初はジョバンニ氏の新たなパフォーマンスか、あるいはドボルザーク家の人形店の告知かと楽観視する人が多かった。エリ様の千人染色企画のゲリラ宣伝だと勘違いして、一部ではお祭り騒ぎになっていたほどだ。だが、ある一つの投稿により空気は一変した。あれは人間の生命力を食らい、聖者を人形に変える。
So are none of them gonna question why it's posing like this? I can't take it seriously because of that.
家族も犠牲になったと明かし、こう警告した。今すぐ手を打たなければ。そんなにやばいのか？うん。みんな次は自分の番ではないかと怯えてて、ネットにも人形が失踪した友人にそっくりだとか、昨日そのアノマリーとすれ違ったと。もちろんアノマリー管理局もすでに動いていて、表向きは噂に惑わされず冷静な対応をと呼びかけてるが、必死に調査してるところだろう。じゃあうちに届いたこれが6体目ってことっすか？こいつもついさっきまで人間だったとか。
とりあえず JTF に任せようよ。アノマリー管理局に連絡する。たく朝っぱらから騒がしいな。全身鉄でできてる女と違ってこっちは睡眠を取らないと。せっかくの美肌が、すみません、お休みのところ。あんたたちのせいじゃないよ。結局は
So what are we gonna do about this doll? Well, puppet thing.
こんな縁起の悪いものさっさとどっかに
Okay.
外に捨てちまう。
Take it away, dump it, I don't care.
水に触るだろ。それならもうすぐ JTF が片付けてくれるってよ。客じゃなく JTF が来るだと？
So until they get here, are we just gonna leave it out in the open? Like, can we have it out of sight at least?
実は
I think I'd be much happier if this puppet was out of sight. After the JTF arrived, everyone at Avon explained what happened.
調査にご協力いただきたく、管理局までご同行願えればと。
But we told you guys everything we knew.
しばらく店を開けろってこと？小鳥さんはどう思います？
もちろん、店の商売なんざ後回しでいいんだよ。アノマリー管理局への協力が優先だ。水仙ちゃん、それから同行する店長とお宝ちゃん。3人の不在期間中の損失はちゃんと持ってもらえるね。
なんで私まで？
Honestly, good question.
はい。
But you know what? It's fine. At least we're being compensated.
に基づいた保証をさせていただきます。
姉がついていっちゃダメっすか？今日はミスティー。
Oh, we have to go pretty far away. You know what, guys? Let me drive there once I find a street. Why did it just control my camera? Okay, once I find a street where I can get my car, we will drive over there. Let me work on my driving skills just a tiny bit, guys. I know we can probably just teleport closer, but it's fine. Oh, hi, Defto. Why are you here? Why is she here instead of all the way over there? Oh well. There's my car. Okay guys, let's see how many things I crash into on the way there. Hopefully nothing, but we'll see. This is really just leading in circles. Oh my god, I was so sure I was gonna crash into something there. Let me just slip through there. There we go. See you guys, so far so good. I'm getting slightly better at driving. I haven't crashed anything yet, and I'm sure it's gonna continue that way. At least in this way, Natalie gets to go on a tiny bit of an adventure, even though she's not actually being taken along. Long drive. Alright, it's almost there, guys. Sure, we'll just park here. I'm sure there's parking spots over there, but actually no, we'll be nice. We'll be nice for once. See, there we go. We have an open parking spot. It's fine. Why is my car so tiny compared to theirs? I'm sure they have vans, but still. There we go. Good enough. Oh my god, that person sucks at parking. I thought I was bad. Whoever parked this needs to have their car towed. That's all I'm gonna say. Just tow their car immediately. Alright, let's go to the lobby. Hi, Nelly. Didn't Vince call her, Lavender at the very beginning of the game? Pretty sure that was the nickname.
本件はすでに ETD 第6小隊が引き継いでいます。後ほど作戦責任者をご紹介しますね。
ネリーさん直々にお出ましとは厄介なことになったもんだ。
はい。対象の情報はネット上で拡散しており、これ以上の情報汚染を防ぐためにも、本件は商位犯罪、特にミームアノマリーへの対処実績が豊富な専門部隊に一任されました。
商位犯罪？
アノマリーの特性を利用したり、異能者が関与したりする人為的な犯罪事件のことです。
そっか。管理局の見解だとアノマリーの仕業にとどまらないと。
ETD も随分と大所帯になったもんだ。
エイボンからお預かりした人形は臨時収容層に移送済みです。ついてきてください。
Alright, let's go ahead and follow Hattori. I mean, sure, we should be following Nelly, but, you know, it says follow Hattori, so we're following our boss. Mr. Bag. Hello, Mr. Bag. He seems to be having a good time. And then we have that little creature. Hello. Can you not lick your eye? That's so nasty. Okay, I'm gonna stop looking at it. They walk so slow. Okay, so that person, is a huge admirer of Hattori. It's nice. Okay, elevator time. Come on, guys, let's get in. Oh, didn't mean to bump into her. Guys, you take so long to get in an elevator.
管理局のポンコツエレベーターは相変わらず遅いね。アルフェードのやつ、なんでこういうとこに予算組まないのかね。新人集めるより先にやることあるだろうに。
ほとりさんが ETD を離れてから確かに新しい。
You know, I really do wonder if that's ever gonna open up. I would love to explore the that park over there, theme park. Maybe it'll open up someday. Hopefully. Okay. Bye, Hattori.
ああ、久しぶりに見物に行きたかったのにな。我らが局長殿に面談に呼ばれちゃって。たく、過保護なんだよ。
エビスーズの話？じゃあ、私も一緒に行く？
なんだい？うちのお宝ちゃんもあの局長室の居心地悪いソファーで一緒に説教垂れられたいのかい？ま、聞き分けのいい子が一人増えたところで、あの人は気にしないだろうさ。
私は行かなくてもいいってこと？
またいずれって言ってもね、そんな苦労かけるつもりもないさ。
Alright, I guess we get to be spared from lectures, guys. Alright, let's see the chaos that's gonna happen in our area. I'm sure Hattori's gonna be fine. We're at a teacher conference, okay. Bye, Nelly. I know it's supposed to follow you, but bye. Never mind.
ミントが臨時収容したアノマリーを持ってきた場所ですか？
ええ。臨時収容所
Sir,
は
are you reading a floating newspaper?
アノマリーやその派生物を管理しています。そこで状況を鑑み、排除、もしくはセラエノ間での長期収容へと移行します。これから特性不明のアノマリー派生物と接触していただくのですが、
You guys walk so slow.
体制を整えておりますので、ご安心くだ
Okay,
さい。
fine, I'll walk too. I mean, even though I'm starting this far ahead, they're gonna catch up at some point anyway. Eventually. Would have been really funny if that beeped as I went through it. See, they're catching up, kind of. Oh, okay. What the heck? That's convenient. Just bring different rooms to us. Oh, hello, people.
では改めて皆さんをご紹介しますね。こちらが骨董品やエーボンのアノマリーハンターの方々。人形化事件における重要参考人を目撃されたダフォディールさんと、アノマリーに対する感知能力をお持ちの鑑定士さんです。こちらは ETD 第6小隊のカオスさんです。
よ、よろしく。
I'm not gonna lie. Looking at him, you'd think the voice would be a lot deeper.
最後に
Oh,
ユグ
hello,
ア
ma'am.
指定よりお越しの
Lavinia.
ラビニア行動専
She
任
looks
課。
cool.
今回のアノマリー事件について情報をご提供いただきます。
本日は黒羽さんの代理として私が参加します。はじめまして、エイボンの皆様。
はじめまして。
これで全員だな。早速だが、荷物を受け取った時の状況を詳しく聞かせてもらおうか。
朝の7時半頃、店の前で配達員と遭遇した。次を急いでいるからすぐに受け取ってほしいと言われ、特に不審な点もなかったのでサインを済ませ店内へ運び入れた。だが思えば妙だ。包装には割れ物注意のシールがあり、丁寧に扱うよう念を押された。にもかかわらず開梱すると緩衝材が一切なかったんだ。
配達員の姿は覚えてるか？
若い女で背丈は平均くらい、短髪、空馬宅配の制服を着用。顔はキャップに隠れて見えなかった。
面白い。荷物から配達員まで全部フェイクだったわけか。
空馬宅配に問い合わせたところ、橋町営業所には該当する配達員は在籍しておらず、仕分けセンターの出荷記録にも英文宛ての割れ物の配送記録は一件も確認できませんでした。
何者かが配達員のふりをしてエイボンに人形を届けたってこと？
だな。問題はなぜそんな真似をしたの？
I mean, normally you'd say something like this is, you know, a prank or something, but clearly it's way more than that this time.
お二人に伺いたいのですが、何か思い当たることはありませんか？
全く見当がつかないな。
鑑定士さんに人形の鑑定をお願いしたかったってことはないで
Why
す
are
か？
all of the puppets posts so weird?
人間から変化したと思われる
Like, what is going on with this
ア
one?
ノマリーの気配が残ってたり。それなら直接依頼しに来ればいいのに。
何か事情があったか知らんが、とにかくこの届け物を調べるべきだな。
今調べてみてもいいですか？
どうぞ。
I mean, that is kind of why we're here. Alright, let's go ahead and investigate it.
これは少年の人形？わんぱくそう。この人形は若い女性かな？穏やかな表情。
Gentle expression. I can't even see her face. I can't even climb this look at her face. Oh.
ポケットにカードが。アノマリーの気配はこれらのカードから出てるよね。ベラ。赤い文字は人の名前？6体の人形からはかすかだけど同じような気配がする。
I mean, at least we've a lead,
同一
kind
のア
of.
ノマリーもしくは同種のアノマリーが残したも
At the
の。
very least, we're learning a little bit about it. That's good.
普通の人形にアノマリーが接触しただけ？むしろ人形の服についてる。そっちの方がアノマリーの派生物ってこと？その可能性が高いね。
じゃあ、市民がアノマリーに人形にされたってのはただのデマか？
I mean, to be fair, rumors like that are pretty common just because people wanting to spread fear.
俺の考えた通りだった。
誰かがベーグルでデマを流してパニックを煽ってる。まさかこの人形をエイボンに届けさせた人物？
ビンゴ。何者かがそこらのベーグルアカウントを乗っ取って市民が人形にされるなんてヨタ話をばらまきやがったんだ。おかげでご近所さんに襲われたらどうしようなんつって犬の散歩まで押し付けられたぜ。笑えね。
I'm sure he can't wait for this to be resolved so he doesn't have to walk the dog anymore.
おーい、どっかで高笑いしてる首謀者さんよ。思惑通りになってほんとよかったな。
しかし、その黒幕を突き止めるのは容易ではないと思われます。一旦アノマリーを収容、もしくは排除し、こちらから真相を公表するしかありませんね。
今ある重要な手がかりは2つ。1つ目は偽の配達員によって骨董品やエイボンに届けられたあの人形。これについては2人とも何も知らないようだから一旦置いておくとして、2つ目は読み書きができて投稿もできるアノマリーだ。俺の知る限りこれはあまり前例がない。
ユグアッシュ邸の記録はどうでしょう。解読は可能そうですか。
残念ながら現在閲覧可能な資料の中に該当するアノマリーはありませんね。
Okay, so it's either a well-hidden anomaly or just a brand new one. I did not expect the hat to start talking. I mean, to be fair, we were told that she couldn't be here in person, so I probably should have expected it a little bit, because otherwise, you know, the hat being here wouldn't make sense, but yeah, I didn't really expect it to start talking for some reason.
カオスさん、もし今後他にもアノマリーから黒いカードを受け取った人が現れたら魔女の家へ連れてきてください。占いで協力します。
わかった。
エイボンの皆さんも何かありましたらアノマリー管理局まで速やかにご連絡願います。
承知した。
では一旦解散としましょう。ご協力ありがとうございました。
一体誰なんだろうね。
You know, I would love to say that I hope the puppets don't start moving at any point, but, you know, I feel like it's pretty likely that they will.
あの時、配達員にもう少し注意を払っていれば。
I mean, it's just a delivery person. I feel like most people wouldn't pay that much attention.
気にしなくていいよ。こんなこと誰にも予測できないもん。
エイボンの安全を守るのが僕の務めだ。油断しすぎた。
でも誰も人形にされてなくて本当に良かった。
ああ。
店長の方はまだ終わってないんだね。
Is she still getting lectured? Oh my god.
僕に任せて。鑑定士は先に帰って休むといい。
Okay, sounds good. Let's go ahead and go back to Avon. Wait a moment. What are you doing? I guess it's fixing that robot? No idea. By the way, guys, I feel like the game is like a tiny bit laggy today. I know that they pushed out an update either last night or this morning, but since then the game seems to be lagging a tiny bit, so maybe they'll fix it at some point. I mean, it's not too bad. It's like, it's barely noticeable for me. And of course my car is gone, but that's fine. You know what, we're gonna teleport back instead of driving. It was kind of a very long drive to get here. It's okay, guys. I'm sure that I'll get more chances to drive later. Maybe. Early in the next morning. Honestly, it would have been funny if we came back to see another puppet. Hi, Nanalie. Well, she's watering plants. She's fine. What the heck? Okay. I think at this point we should just never question anything in this place.
日常のあれこれに修行を組み込むよう師匠から教わったんすよ。
じょうろの重さで負荷もアップ。どう？結構いい感じっしょ。
ほう。僕は普通に水をやってる。
そうそう、師匠にしてみりゃこんなの朝飯前なんすよ。足の修行がまだまだだからぐらついちゃうだけ。
I mean, whatever makes you happy, I
これからの成
guess.
長に期待しててくださいよ、師匠。
はいはい。
ナナリとダフォディールさんのおかげでお花たちが元気そうですね。後の剪定は私にお任せください。
やったー。やっぱ細かい作業はおじさんに任せるのが一番だよ。そうだ、昨日の件だけど何か情報あった？
I mean, we got a tiny bit of information, so.
空馬宅配からは何も聞き出せなかったっす。しかもオーナーのやつ、臨時バイトもしばらく雇わないなんて言いやがって。足の安定した副業が、コリンスファミリーの活動資金がピンチっすよ。なんでわざわざあの人形をエイボンに送りつけてきたんすかね。ひょっとしてコリンスファミリーを挑発してる？あの人形が何か特別なメッセージだったり。
Natalie, I hate to break it to you, but I don't think it has anything to do with you.
どんなメッセージ？
罪の町年代記に出てきた暗号みたいなやつ。そう、この1代目にしか解読できないやつとか。
だったら受取人にはナナリの名前が書いてあったはずじゃない？
確かにこのナナリコリンスの名前はまだ世間に知れ渡ってないってことか？でもなんでエイボンだけなんすかね。誰かに向けた挑戦状とか？それかあしら全員？
お客様がいらっしゃいました。
How did he even notice we had a guest?
ここがエイボン？
There was no sound or anything.
アノマリーハンターさんたち。
Hello, ma'am. Yep, we are anomaly hunters.
エイボンへようこそ。お客様、
Oh,
アノマリーの件で
That's
ご
a
相談
cool.
ですか？
はい、私どうす
Her
れ
blue
ば
eye
いい？
is just so shiny. Oh my
契約書
god.
にサインする？それとも他に何か？
アノマリーハンターにご相談されるのは初めてのようですね。どうぞご緊張なさらず。まずこちらにおりますのは当店の腕利きのアノマリーハンターたちです。お客様のお悩みを何なりとお聞かせください。今お茶をお持ちしますね。
はい、すみません。依頼の流れがよくわから
I
なくて。
can't stop looking at that blue eye just because it's so bright.
我々が質問し、お客様がそれに答えていくという形でもいいですか？
任せといて。最近なんか変なことにあったりしてない？お客さん、なんて呼べばいいっすか？レニーでいいです。多分。
You think? What do you mean you think? It's your name.
じゃあレニーさん、お仕事は？ルーティーンとかあるっすか？もしかして急に変な出来事が起きて生活がめちゃくちゃになっちゃったとか。タクシーの運転手をして
You're
る。
a taxi driver?
朝8時に出て夜8時に上がって。
That doesn't really seem to suit her at all. But okay.
帰りは食は店なりで定食を食べる。変な出来事って言えば、ここ数日毎晩9時ちょうどになるとマントをかぶった変な人が突然現れて、すごく怖そうな見た目ですんごい力で殴ってくるんだけど、不思議と痛みは全くないので、頭を抱えながら10分くらい我慢してると去っていくの。多分。
What the heck?
こっそり目を開けるともう
There's so many weird things about what she's describing, but I'm just gonna wait to question it. Every single thing you said is strange, ma'am. Literally every single thing, including your name. Cause again, what do you mean your name is good enough, you think? It's just your name. I mean, we kind of need to look into it anyway, so I guess it's fine. A huge scythe? Okay. So she's being attacked by death. This is fine. Wait, but for someone to recommend this place, they would have had to be a customer here first, like, actually know it's good enough to recommend. But, like, we didn't recognize the name at all. Oh well. I guess we shouldn't question that part too much. I mean, this is probably our only commission of the day. So is she actually gonna come along this time? That'd be nice. Nice. So we finally get to hang out with Daffodil a little bit. I'm sure it's for work, but still. We pretty much like barely get to see her, so it's kind of nice she gets to join us on this. Did she just decide for everyone that we're not gonna be back for dinner? Oh, Takedo. What the heck? So Takedo's reading manga. What the heck? Hey, so Takedo, I can't help but notice that all the pages are the same. Well, I'll leave you to your hand-holding manga. What the heck? I just shouldn't question anything at this point. See, guys, I said we get another chance to drive, and here we are. Just let me get to the main street. Oh, we do have to go pretty far away. Again, I could just teleport, but I want to drive. There we go. Let's do our best to turn around without crashing into anything. There we go, perfect. I was so worried I was gonna crash into a car just then. But it's okay, we're good. Maybe I don't want to speed through this area. It's kind of narrow. It's a very noisy car. Right, we're almost there, guys. Just a tiny bit further. Well, I didn't crash. I technically didn't crash. I was on the right side of the road, but at least there was no crashing involved. You know what? Let's just park right here. It's fine. I'm sure these people won't mind. See, they don't care. It's totally fine. I got stuck for a second. Okay, so we're heading over here. There we go. I kind of like dealing with the chameleon package. Oh, hello.
今日は遅かったわね、レニーちゃん。
待たせてごめん。ちょっと用事があって。
Why are they both so fancy?
いいのいいの。今大変な時期なんだ
I
か
mean,
ら。
it's not a bad thing technically, but you know, that's why it was hard to believe that Renee was a taxi driver. It doesn't really look fitting for the job, I guess. But you know what? We're not gonna question it. People can dress however they want.
そちらの方々はエイボンのアノマリーハンター？
Yep, we are.
エイボン探偵団ただいま参上。あしこそ橋町のコリンスファミリー1代目ナナリ・コリンス。そしてこっちがうちのファミリーの頭脳鑑定士。それからこっちが
ダフォディールさん、ご無沙汰しておりますわ。
Okay, at least one person here knows her. At least she's not like a total stranger.
昔我が家の厄介事をいくつか片付けてもらったことがあって、母が絶賛してたのよ。
Hey, ma'am, not to be mean, but when's the last time you slept? It seems like she has some pretty bad bags in her eyes.
おお、だからわざわざエイボンを勧めてくれたんすね。やっぱ師匠の仕事っぷりはすごいや。
すまない。あまり記憶になくて。
店を始めた頃の話とか？今じゃアノマリーの依頼はほとんどあっしらの仕事だしね。
依頼人のレニーさんが遭遇した怪異について風花さんに伺いたい。当時の状況を説明してもらえないか？
ええ、もちろん。どうぞかけて。あれは一昨日の夜、レニーちゃんと晩ご飯食べて帰ろうとした時だったの。彼女が車で送ってくれるって言うから一緒に駐車場へ向かったらマントの男に遭遇しちゃって。
マントの男？
あら、レニーちゃんから聞いてない？彼女マントをかぶったアノマリーに会ったの。
Yep, person wearing a cloak and wielding a scythe, just like Grim Reaper.
私、風花に
え、
そんな
yeah？
話したっけ？
Ma'am?
ダメよ。そんな大事なこと忘れちゃ。
ごめんなさい。
It hasn't even been that long.
謝らなくていいのよ。それよりそのマントの男とやらがどんな姿だったか本当にわからない？
わからないって一緒にいたんじゃないの？
ええ、車まで案内してもらったのだけど、突然この子がしゃがみ込んで頭を抱えながらひどく怯え出したの。どうしたのかと聞いても、ただ殴らないでって上事のように繰り返すばかりで。でも
That kind of just makes it sound like she's imagining things.
そもそも私たち以外に誰もいなかったもの。
つまりあなたはアノマリーがレニーさんを襲う瞬間を直接見てはいないと。
ええ、この子が地面でうずくまっているだけで、そのマントの男は見えなかったわ。それで10分ほど経つと、この子
What the
何
heck?
事もなかったかのように立ち上がって私に車に乗ってって言った
I
の。
mean, she did say that she lets it attack her for 10 minutes and then it leaves.
それ本当に幻覚じゃないんすか？晩飯で変なキノコを食ったとか。
私も最初はそう思ったわ。でもその後車の中で毎晩9時ちょうどにその不審な人物が現れるって聞いて、とても嘘をついてるようには思えなくて。幻覚ではなく、そして彼女にしか見えず、しかも毎晩きっかり同じ時間に現れる。こんな奇妙な出来事、やっぱりアノマリーの仕業としか思えないでしょ？どうかしら。何か手がかりはつかめそう？
わかった。もう一つ聞いていいか？
ええ、もちろんよ、ダフォディールさん。
レニーさんの様子がおかしいと思ったなら、なぜあなたは医者を呼ばな
Honestly, yeah, good question. I mean, she kind of just she stayed with her at least, but she probably should have contacted someone.
確かに友達が苦しそうにしてたら普通は助けるよね。
This entire situation's kind of off.
実はあの時真っ先に病院に行こうって言ったの。でも本人が大丈夫だ
And
って
she
言
can't
い
even
張るから
confirm this because she has
そ
terrible
の
memory.
様子を見ることに。
Probably.
この件はエイボンに頼むべきだと君が彼女に持ちかけたそうだな。
それは後になってこの子が遭遇したのはアノマリーかもしれない。
Okay, but Daffodil doesn't even remember you. She apparently helped your family, but she doesn't know who you are.
プロのあなたたちに直接相談した方がいいって思って。ダフォディールさん、昔と何も変わってないわね。仕事に真剣で隙がなくて。
Hi Richard, welcome to stream. Glad to have you here. God, this entire situation is so off.
それは私が風花に大丈夫だって言ったの。本当に大丈夫だったから。全然痛くないし、ただすごく怖かっただけで。
How are you? I'm good, thank you for asking. What about you?
風花が詳しく話してくれて本当助かった。私正直今でもよく分かってないから長くなっちゃったね。今日は私がおごるから何でも頼んで。風花は何がいい？
いつものピリチキンカレーで。
私も他の料理はよく覚えてないけど、ここのチキンカレーは嫌いなグリーンピースが。
Honestly, that is so valid. I hate peas. They're so nasty. If I can avoid food that has them, then I will.
ナナリさんたち
You're good? That's good to hear.
ご遠慮なく。
じゃあいただきます。
9時ちょうど
I
ま
still
で
think this entire situation seems really off though.
アノマリーは9時きっかりに駐車場に現れるって話だよな。
マントの男が取り立てに来るところ、あっしらも見られるんすか？
風花さんは見えなかったって言ってたけど、それとも普通の人には見えないとか？
必ずしもマントの男とは限らないわ。この子が記憶違いをしている可能性もあるから。でも今日はこんなにたくさんのアノマリーハンターたちが守ってくれてるし、もう怖くないね。
風花、いつもありがとう。じゃあ私が前に出るね。もうすぐ来るから。
I do wonder if we're actually gonna get to see what's gonna happen, or if she's gonna start freaking out by herself again. Well, I guess we'll find out in a few seconds. Almost there. Natalie, why are you peeking into someone's car? Okay, so for all thing that's happening is a light flickering. You'll be fine, ma'am. I'm sure nothing's gonna happen. Never mind. Apparently it does exist. What the heck? So this attacks you for 10 minutes and leaves. Oh. That was weird. Alright, I guess it's combat time.
1台目のお出ましだ。サプライズっす。見せてやる。明日勝負するっすか。信じて刻印。交代するっす。
I really do wonder like why her friend couldn't see it before. Or like even now maybe she can't see it. Hi King Cricket, welcome to stream. What if to her friend it just looks like we're fighting air? I'm just gonna think that all of us are crazy, I guess. Alright, battle's kind of almost over. Kind of.
成長貴様に裁きをかすり傷だ。
すんげえ師匠にすんげえ弟子あり。覚えとけ。
Alright, just a tiny bit more and we're good. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of expected. Oh, okay. I was gonna say I expected to run away, but you know, healing works too, I guess. I was kind of cheating, but okay. Excuse me, debt collector, could you like have a fair fight, please? It's fine. I'm sure after we defeat it this time, it won't heal itself again. Hopefully. God, imagine if I could spend the entire stream fighting this thing. That'd be crazy.
洗顔一回無駄なこと
すんげえ師匠にスハー名前ディス足が解決してやる全員足の指示を聞けよいしょ刻みここで勝敗を決めよう
God, this thing is so resilient. Oh my god. Can you lose already? What the heck? Go on, lose, please. Just a tiny bit more. It just really wants me to keep fighting this anomaly, apparently. Every single time I switch away from her, it wants me to go back. There we go. Finally defeated it. Never mind. Of course it got away. Why wouldn't it? Renee, you're fine. It's gone. There is nothing attacking you.
取り立て屋ならもう足が追い払ったよ
地面にあるのはアノマリーが残したもの
レニー裏は数字だ
Oh.
マイナス20088
So just like with all the puppets.
前とは違う数字これ管理局が探してたカードカオスさんに連絡してくれ
As the Bureau personnel arrived on the scene.
またあったな
Hi, Chaos.
要するにお前らはレニーとかいうジョーちゃんの依頼で毎晩決まった時刻に彼女を襲う取り立てやってアノマリーの正体を突き止めようとしていたとだがあろうことかそのアノマリーが残したのは人形化事件で見つかったのと同じカードつまり俺が追ってるアノマリーと同じわけだ誰かがお前らを例のアノマリーと接触させようと意図的に仕組んだとしか思えないな
Honestly, probably.
さすがは少尉犯罪の処理に特化した
I mean, obviously they're trying to keep us involved in the case.
確かにただの偶然とは思えない何が狙いかわからないけどおそらく
Now, where is her friend?
その人
Renee,
物
where
と
did your
顔を
friend
合わ
go?
せてるレニーさんをわざわざエイボンに紹介してくれた風花って人よさっきまでここにいたんだけどあれ
Isn't it kind of suspicious that she showed up, said that Renee was like seeing things, didn't take her to the hospital or anything, and now she's gone?
その女が何か言ってたのか
彼女の母親が昔
Oh, we also can't forget the fact that, you know, she knows Daffodil, but Daffodil has no idea who she is. Despite apparently helping her before.
ダフォディールダフォディールねまたダフォディールか面白い話を聞かせてもらったよ
Daffodil again?
さて一度魔女の家に行くか
I mean, she does kind of keep getting involved in this case, but is that really all there is to it?
一緒に来るか
もちろん
I'm sure it'll be fine, guys.
コリンスファミリーの絆
Alright, let's go to Witch's house. Will do. Let me get my car real quick so we can drive over there. There's my car.
出発っす
Dang, Daffodil again. Again, I can't believe this. It's fine. She's just trying to do her job and she keeps getting tangled up in this huge mess. She does this every week. She's just trying to do her job.
コリンス1代目
I'm sure she did sign for a package that no one ordered. Just because she didn't decide to question the random delivery driver that she'd never seen before. Kind of questioned a little bit late the fact that the package didn't seem very solid despite being told to handle it carefully.
まさか
Whoops. No, I'm just bad at driving, Natalie. Don't worry about it. Yeah, it is really weird that that person, apparently knows her. Oh my god, how did I not crash there? Genuinely, how did I not crash? What the heck? I just speed past before those people get over here. There we go. Guys, I'm so good at driving. I would never crash. If you saw me crash, you're imagining things. It's just an anomaly. Hey, so game, I know that I said it's an anomaly, but I didn't mean to enter an anomaly zone. Let me just park. There we go. See guys, I'm so good at driving. Like lightning crashed like thunder is the creator of the Grim Reaper. Hell yeah. Alright, time to go see the witch, guys. Hello, ma'am. Good to see you. God, I really do love her design. I've come here a few times off stream. But her design is so nice. Usually she's just like floating around relaxing until I get over here. Boom, parking ticket, too far from the curb. There aren't any cops and nothing to do around. The cops never do anything. You can have a random person attack you and the cops will just stand there watching. Until you accidentally hit the cop. In which case, suddenly you're going to jail. God, I really do just like keep staring at that blue eye. It's so bright and detailed compared to the purple one. Not only if you keep spinning around like that, you're gonna whack someone. A wild debt collector appeared. It's not a Pokemon. That's because she reads too much manga and watches too many cartoons. I don't know. Drew, in this game, they're interesting. I've seen people mug civilians return their stuff to lost and found for awards. What the heck? I can proudly say I've never mugged anyone. Although I did find someone's wallet and I forgot to turn it in. So I just have a person's wallet still. I'll turn it in eventually. It's safe. For now. I'll try to mug someone eventually like it's a bucket list item. Listen, you have to try everything at least once. I mean, I'll get myself arrested on stream eventually. Maybe. Probably not. I'd have to like dedicate an entire portion of his stream to getting arrested. God, I love her giant hat. I really do love when like witch characters have the massive hat. It's so fun to look at. Like there's no reason for the hat to be that big. They just like it. God, why is that blue eye so detailed? Genuinely, why is it so detailed? I mean, it looks really cool, but what the heck? Like, especially compared to the purple eye. The blue one just stands out so much. Peak umbrella behavior? Hell yeah. I mean, who needs an umbrella when you have a hat this big?
中には法則そのものが具現化したような
Honestly, if she ever becomes playable, I'm definitely gonna pull for her.
何らかの使命を帯びている
Oh, she just looks really, really cool.
ただ倒すだけでは決して排除はできません。また通常の収容方法も意味をなさないでしょう。
だから逃げられたんすね。
エビスーズの警備用アノマリー、ナンタニーもルールアノマリーなの？
その通りですわ。
Guys, wasn't Nantani the thing that like it didn't really speak outside of telling us of all the rules until it kind of just started telling Haniel and Ilika to shut up. It got so tired of them that it started talking. That was pretty fun.
奴らが従うルールだ。そいつを掴まなきゃ排除も利用もできん。誰かが一足先に取り立て屋のルールを突き止め、用意周到に部隊を整えてくれたってわけだ。
The disembodied voice losing its cool. I mean, it technically does have a body. We got to see it last stream when we dealt with like a bunch of chaos. Not this guy. We had a bunch of anomalies break loose. We need to like fix everything. And it was just like guiding us around to like what we had to fix. And it barely spoke, but it's because Haniel and Ilika were fighting so much, it just started telling, like, it literally started to tell them to shut up. It was pretty funny, because it didn't really seem like it had much of a personality. But apparently it gained one just to be done with them. I don't know. It was pretty funny though. Plus the anomalies we saw were super cool. I loved that fight at the end.
なぜレニーさん宛てのメッセージだけ他と違うのでしょう。
また忌々しい謎解きの時間か。
That's really funny. Imagine being so loud the ghost you didn't know lived in your house starts haunting you. God, that'd be crazy.
ニーシャがいりゃ手っ取り早いんだがな。
Like imagine waking up, starting your day like arguing with your with anyone who lives in that house, and you see something start writing on the wall to tell you to shut up. Or just straight up appearing to tell you to shut up. But I feel like it would leave all kinds of notes in the house, just like, hey, don't do this, don't do that, stop talking. Or it would just take over the house for itself. That would also be pretty likely.
ご緊張なさらず、心を解き放ってください。さあ、目を閉じて。あ、運命の迷い子よ。そなたの明日。
Oh, your tomorrow's tread in blankness?
空白に沈んでおる。
Is she gonna die? Okay, but divination isn't always a good thing. I mean, I know that I joked about the thing coming after her being a Grim Reaper, but still. Apparently she has no tomorrow.
これは申し訳ありません。あなたの運命はあまりにも特別すぎて、私ごときではその深淵を読み解けそうにないですわ。ただ、かつてあるご婦人を占った時も全く同じ配置でした。そのご婦人の名はレディ・ドロレス。コンスタンティン家の最後の女当主でした。彼女はこうおっしゃっていました。私は本当に一度も生を感じたことがないと。まるであまりにも長い時をたった一人で生きてこられたかのような深い深い倦怠感でしたわ。
じゃあその人はすごく長生きしてるってこと？
ええ。レディ・ドロレスには
不老不死の噂がつきまとっていました。悪魔との取引で無限の命を得た代わりに莫大な代償を支払ったのだとか。そして
アノマリーがまだ世に知られていなかった時代、人々は確かに呪いなどを容易に信じていた。彼女は長命の異能者か、あるいは何らかのアノマリーと契約を交わしたか、そのどちらかだろうな。
ええ。レディ・ドロレスはご自身のことを心なき人と呼ばれ、それこそが忌まわしき。
Okay, so then what's the deal with Renee? I mean, there's so many things about Renee that are just off. But, you know, hopefully we can get some more information soon.
長い長すぎる時の中で過去は霞み、現在は意味をなさず、それでもあれほどまでに永遠の伴侶と揺るがぬ忠誠を渇望されていた方はいません。だからですが、私に見えた彼女の未来はただどこまでも続く空白でした。
それで黒羽さんはその天気を見つけてあげられたの？
私はただ水晶が見せた啓示をお伝えしたまで。それがあの方の道を照らす光となったのかは私には分かりません。ただ
私の占い結果も空白だから、私もその女性と同じってこと？
今はまだ何一つ決まってはおりません。ただの奇妙な昔話と心に留めておかれたらよろしいかと存じます。
興味深い話だった。俺たちの厄介事の解決にはあまり役に立たないがな。
I mean, as nice as it is to hear about someone who had like the same divination results, it still doesn't really help us because situations are totally different.
今日はもうここまでにしよう。協力に感謝する。
Yep, see you tomorrow, Chaos.
さてジョーちゃん、俺が家まで送ってやるよ。
はい、ありがとうございます。
Genuinely though, where did her friend go? Like, why did she disappear during all of that mess?
では、僕たちもこれで。
Like I said before, that entire situation is just so off. Oh, she's just relaxing and reading. Okay, let's go back to Avon. I feel like I never go back to Avon the correct way. I'm pretty much like always going through the bushes. So I guess this time we're gonna kind of go back the right way. Hi Shad, welcome to stream, glad to have you here. I've gotten so used to like going through the bushes that this feels like it's taking forever. Hope you're feeling better? I am! Yeah, I was just a bit under the weather yesterday. Thankfully I was able to sleep it off, so I'm good now. Don't worry. I was still feeling like pretty under the weather when I went to bed, but yeah, I woke up feeling totally fine today. Well, almost totally fine. That's where I was able to stream yesterday, but at least we get it today. Glad to hear it. Hell yeah. Oh, nice. We're doing stream streak. That's awesome. But yeah, I think it's just because of the weather, because it was like trying to be rainy, and that doesn't like occasionally affect it, so it's probably just because of that.
そのつながりって一体何なんすかね。
もう夜も遅い。ナナリも鑑定士も早く休むといい。
師匠にそう言われたらあんだけ走り回ったし、なんか
I'm downloading this week and I can't speak, guys. When my friends try to play Genshin with a lot, it's downloaded and told me it's fun. It's so fun. I love this game. I go on pretty much daily, even off stream, just to do the pink pause heist. It's so fun. Like the story itself is great, but even just like doing stuff like that off stream is so great. Like just exploring and trying to get as much money as I can within 10 minutes is pretty fun. I'm not very good at the heist, but at least I can repeat it until I get 1,000,000 funds. Oh, that's not good. So why is this debt collector just targeting her? Again, we're calling it the debt collector because of anomaly. That's not actually its name. Okay, but isn't it weird for something to happen when it's not 9 p.m.? Because that's like the only time anything's ever happened before. I still think something is extremely off about her friend. Yeah. I think her friend might just be a little bit evil. You know, just a feeling. It'd be nice to be proven wrong, but it's very unlikely at this point. My boy is like, Tagito's so annoying. Yeah, Tagito is kind of annoying. I mean, sometimes it's fine. It's just other times I'd rather not have to deal with it. Yeah, I guess it just like depends on what the current situation is. I was like, chill? Yeah. Again, if it's like, if it's a very unserious quest, dealing with Tagito is fine, but for serious ones, I can't take it seriously just because of Tagito appearing and just, you know, the only way to talk is by saying its name. But in general, I am okay enough with Tagito. I think Daffodil, I cannot speak, oh my god, I think Daffodil is extremely tired of being caught up in the situation by now. Because this is like 3 days in a row with us. Oh, we're going even further this time. It's fine, we're still gonna drive. I'm taking every excuse to drive today. It's fine, I just need to get to the main street so I can get my car. I don't know what's up with those fairy things that I keep seeing in the distance. I don't actually know if they're fairies, but I can't attack them. They're just flying around. These things right here. What are you? Why can't I interact with you? I've seen them like so many different places. And it's like, it's so distracting just seeing that little bit of green moving around the background. Okay guys, let's see if I can get there without crashing into anything again. I've crashed, once, twice today. So hopefully I don't crash again. I'm not very good at turning around, but it's okay. Oh my god, I almost crashed. We're gonna pretend that didn't happen. You know, sure, I'll let the music play this time. Normally when I'm like driving around off stream, I keep the music muted. But that's also because I usually have like a video pulled up on the side. I'm pretty sure this is the song that was used for the game's trailer. Or it was used for like some promotional thing for the game. Pretty sure it's just like the release trailer. Alright, so almost there. I came so close to crashing, oh my god. I need to remember, like, take it a little bit slower when I'm turning. Otherwise, I will crash. We're just going into the field? Okay. Let's leave the car right here. I'm gonna disappear anyway, but it's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and head over there. The atmosphere changed so drastically, what the heck? This looks nice. I mean, we're not gonna question it only being nighttime, but this place looks nice. We're gonna pretend I didn't just stub my toe on the tree. It's grown so tall already? So you've been here before? Why are you asking her if she wants to climb this random tree? What the heck? Okay, so it's been a very, very long time since she came here. You know, guys, I get the feeling that Chaos just wants to goof off. Just immediately suggested climbing contest after we finish our work. I mean, at least he's so focused on the work and not like trying to goof off now. The city is so dope. Also, character designs in this. I like them better than Genshin. Yeah, I really do like the designs in this. I mean, there's some Genshin designs that I do like better than this, but that's also because I have a bias towards certain character types. And so far, this game doesn't have my bias. Yet. It'll probably happen eventually. Bless me with the drops. Hell yeah. Oh, my chat disconnected. Twitch, get it together. Let me keep my chats. There we go. I feel like Twitch has been pretty mean with that lately, just like constantly disconnecting the chat. It's fine, man. We have to look into this anyway.
全然気にしないで。私たちアノマリーハンターにとってアノマリー空間に巻き込まれるなんて日常茶飯事だ。
I think happened during one of Yukino's streams too. Yeah, see, Twitch has been pretty mean with that recently.
それよりなんでここに連れてこられたんだろう。
すっごい広い玄関。どこかの大金持ちさんのお屋敷かな。
例えばコンスタンティン家の当主レディ・ドロレスの屋敷とか。
じゃあ私たちは過去に戻っ。
どうかな。このアノマリー空間が再現した過去かも
God,
し
this
れ
place
ない
looks
し。
so cool. I wish I could just like explore it on my own. But I'm sure that it's gonna be gone forever after this quest.
子供の頃のこと、他に何か思い出せない？
But let's make it to enjoy it while we're already here.
ダメ。頭の中。
Isn't your brain like always foggy though? I mean, you forgot something you said 10 seconds ago.
でもここに来てからなぜ
A sense of nostalgia?
すごく懐かしくて。
Ma'am, this family fell like a long time ago.
やっぱりこの一族と君は何かあるんだね。黒幕は最初から君が目当てだったのかも。
でもコンスタンティン家って数十年前に滅んだんじゃ。私まだ生まれてないよ。
Yeah, at least she realizes that it just doesn't match up.
確かに。さっき子供の頃のこと少し思い出せたんだよね。あともう一つ、何かきっかけさえあれば真相にたどり着ける気がする。
うん、頑張る。でもどうすればいい？
一緒にこの空間を調べよう。君の記憶を呼び覚ます鍵が見つかるかもしれない。あれ？開かない。
I'm sure we'll get in somehow.
門前払い。これ本当にドア？なんかこっち側からは開けられないとか。
ありえるね。先にあっちを調べてみよう。
God, this place really is so cool. I love fancy buildings. Like, in real life, in game, doesn't matter. Fancy buildings just look super cool. Well, it's not creepy at all. Oh, hello. Hi, ma'am. What is happening?
あなたね。
Yeah, definitely not creepy at all. What the heck?
大変というほどでもなかったね。
I feel like I'm a tiny bit better at dodging in this game. In other games, I'm absolutely terrible at this, but in this, it's a tiny bit easier somehow. I mean, it shouldn't really make any kind of a difference, but it does somehow. But you know what? Whatever makes things easier for me.
過去に起きたこと？
家族で食卓を囲む光景、実際にあった過去を再現
God, this entire situation is so strange. I mean, it's cool, but very strange.
不思議だな。なんか映画を見てるみたい。
She's just so unfazed by everything.
いわゆるリプレイよ。
私、何かいけないことをしたのかな。あまり歓迎されてないみたい。
アノマリー空間ってそういう場所だから。攻撃的なアノマリーもいっぱいいるし、気にすることないよ。今の光景を見て何か思い出せた？
うまく言えないけど、確かに懐かしい感じがした。特にろうそくに火をつけた人。
あの人か。過去の人間なのにさっき目があったような。それとも私の考えすぎ？
1時。もう1時になっちゃったの？
鐘の音？取り立て屋が現れた時もこういう音がした。このアノマリーのルールと絡んでるのか。とりあえず玄関の方へ行ってみよう。
Alright, meanwhile.
すっげえハイセンス。一目でメーカーだってわかるっ
Okay.
すよ。
So, not only is in the ruined version of the place.
カリンスファミリーのアジトもこんくらいゴージャスだったらいいのにな。まあ呪いとかはいらないけど。
God, we're having two very different
鑑
experiences.
定士とレニーさんはもう中に入ったんすかね。
我々も後を追う。できるだけ慎重にな。
おっと、この扉だいぶ古びてるな。ちょっと押しただけでバラバラになったりするっすか？
突然現れた今にも朽ち果てそうな古びた屋敷。これがコンスタンティン帝の現在の姿なのだろう。さっき目にした荒れた光景はカモフラージュだったか。
ありえるっすね。で、レニーさんが幻を破ったこの家の一員だから、主の帰還ってやつだ。この屋敷って歴史的価値とかある感じだよね。弁償がどうとか言われたら厄介そう。
ここはアノマリー空間だ。気をつけろ。
そんじゃあそーっとお邪魔しまーす。あれ？
Oh. Okay. God, this, I don't know, like, how I'm trying to phrase this, but this interior looks so nice. Just everything looks so cool. Where are you going?
すみません。通してください。
Hi.
ごめんなさい。あれ？今私に話しかけましたか？
Yeah, how are they interacting with
聞
us?
こえなかったみたい。
I seriously do love how this looks, though.
よくわかんないんだけど。私たち
I mean, it's an anomaly, so anything could happen, I guess.
話せるの？なんかインタラクティブ映画、それか演劇に参加してる気分。
確かに一員になったような気分ね。観客としてなのか、それとも台本を知らない役者としてなのか。レニーさん、さっきのろうそくを灯していた人に家の様子を聞いてみたらどう？
さっきのお姉さん。
Will she actually let us interact with
あ
her?
そこにいる。
What is that guy doing over there? Just like taking pictures of stuff or what?
でも
I guess he is just taking pictures.
通り抜けるの大変そう。
There's not that many people.
宴会かサロンの集まりかな。
先に他のお客さんたちと話してみるのは？ここで何してるのって。タクシーって1回に2、3人しか乗らないからいいけど、こんな たくさん人がいるところ初めて。
無理しないでいいよ。私がやろうか？
私鑑定士さんに気遣ってもらってばっかりだもん。それに生まれて初めて何かを知りたいって思ったんだ。忘れちゃいけない大事なことのような気がして。
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the guest. Hello, sir.
もうここに来る機会もないからな。今日は存分に楽しむぜ。
今のうちにいい印象を残しとけ。また招待されるかもしれねえぞ。
よしとけ。ほらあれ、もうごますりの行列ができてんだろ。
Alright, on to our next person. Hey, ma'am.
あの白髪の若いお嬢様、お見かけしない顔だわ。どちらのご令嬢かしら？
ドロレス様のご長女ベラ様よ。今回のさよならパーティーは彼女が取り仕切っているんですって。
あれがドロレス様と同じくらいの年に見えるわ。
We're in a question, but have you or Yukino ever been to Japan? We have not. We don't really travel. We barely leave the house. Would absolutely love to go someday, though.
残念だわ。弟に紹介しようと思ったのに。
Okay, we have this disappointed guy. Hello, sir.
突然サロンを辞めるって言い出したんだ。個人的なご都合で社交界を引退して家業にご専念なさるとか。はあ、ここのワインセラーは世界一だっていうのに。
What the heck? So dude is only disappointed because he can't have the amazing food or the nice wine anymore.
あれほど気前よく金を貸してくれる女主人はいないよ。
Alright, so on to the last guest. Hello, ma'am. Scheming customer, okay.
悪魔に魂を売って得た若さだもの。まったく厚顔無知な女。これらの財を築き上げるのに一体どれほどの人間をどん底に突き落としてきたのかしら。永遠の命を
I mean, if you're gonna be alive for who knows how long, you might as well get rich.
手に入れるわ。もうこんな時間、3時にお開きだっていうのに、あの役立たずどもまだ動かないのかしら。
だから言っただろう。お前が雇った悪魔払い、ありゃただの詐欺師だ。
頭クラクラしてきた。情報が多すぎて。
Renee, we've talked to not 2 people. We've talked to 4 people. I'm sure she's talking like 2 to 3 people, but still. That's only like 1 extra person.
人がいっぱいいて、いろんな名前が出てきて、ちょっと、ベラ、少し聞き覚えがある。
I mean, Bella isn't the most uncommon name.
聞き覚えあるかも。ただ、この名前を聞いただけで、懐かしい気持ちが湧いてくる。
アノマリー管理局が回収した人形の中にもベラっていう名前のがあった。
これは偶然なの？
君はどう思う？
人形のポケットにあったカードと私がもらったカードが同じだから、人形と私の間につながりがあるかもって言ってたよね。さっきのあの方、レディ・ドロレスの娘さんを見たとき、なぜか懐かしくなったの。やっぱり私ってこの奇妙な一族と。
Okay, but the question is, how? Because the family disappeared decades ago.
何か思い出せた？
私ってこの
Okay, but Renee, again, it's been decades. Maybe Renee is a lot older than she thinks she is. Considering that she has ties to this family that disappeared so long ago, she's probably a lot longer than she thinks. A lot older than she thinks. I can't speak, guys.
違うかな。
そのベラに直接確かめに行ってみない？
うん。私も彼女と話してみたかったの。
Excuse me. Hi, Bella. Can I talk to you for a moment, ma'am? Jesus, you're tall.
ここは子供が来るようなところじゃないわ。
え？ベラ？私のこと知ってるの？
この子ったら年上を呼び捨てにするなんて礼儀がなってないわ。お姉様と呼びなさい。ほんと、お母様はあなたを甘やかしすぎなのよ。
お姉様？
I mean, at least we finally figured out her ties to this family. But I still have to ask, how? Again, guys, it's been decades.
散々言いつけられたじゃない。でもあなた、どうしてもって言って譲らないんだから。ほら、前に戸棚の中に隠れて隙間から覗いてたでしょ。でも結局、大人たちの社交場なんて少しも楽しくなくて、つい居眠りをしてしまった。そうして眠りは深くなり、自分がどこにいて何をしに来たのかさえ忘れてしまったの。
私、
どのくらい経ったのか目が覚めた時には、わずかな隙間も誰かに閉じられ、さぞ不安だったことでしょう。あの狭苦しい戸棚から逃げ出したくて、真っ暗闇の中、その様子はお客様全員の目に触れ、あなたはお母様のサロンを台無しにしてしまった。
私、わざとじゃないの。
そう？あなた、本当に私をお姉様だと思ってるのね。
Is she just messing with us? But also, Renee, you shouldn't have accepted that easily. This person you just met is calling herself your sister. And then you just immediately resort to calling her Big Sis.
いいえ、レニー。私はあなたに会うためだけにここにあり続けたただの影よ。あなたが私たちを忘れようと裏切ろうと関係ない。私たちは今もずっとこの家で待っているの。
私はやはりコンスタンティン家の人なの？お母様の子供なの？
Okay, but that doesn't really explain how she's in the present.
どうやら少しは思い出してきたようね、レニー。もしお母様のことまで忘れてしまったら、あなたを愛する皆がどれほど嘆き悲しむか。
お母様はみんなはどこにいるの？まだこの屋敷にいるの？
我が愛しい妹よ。ここは囚われたコンスタンティンなのよ。この屋敷で起きた出来事、私たちにまつわるすべてが繰り返し演じられている。もしも過去に戻りたいのなら、あなたはもう一度同じ選択を手に取らねばならない。犯した過ちもすべて含めてね。
お姉さんじゃないって言うなら、あなたは誰？
なぜ私がベラの姿で現れたのか。それは隣にいるこのお嬢さんに答えは彼女の中に眠っているわ。
わからない。待って、お姉
様。もうこれだけ待ったのだもの。このままいつまでだって待ち続け。
Genuinely, what is happening?
ベラお姉様、思い出したかも。彼女が私を木の下で優しく受け止めてくれた。
Yeah, but there's still a lot here that just doesn't really add up.
ずっと私が帰ってくるのをここで待ってたのね。 でもそれじゃあのベラという名前の人形は？
さっき会ったベラは多分人間じゃないと思う。なんせここはアノマリー空間なのよ。
じゃあ彼女は私の過去のお姉様。
Okay, but she could have just been messing with you.
よくわかんなかったけど、そういうことなんでしょ？私ってやっぱり
Okay, but again, how? Because as we've said many times before, this family disappeared decades ago.
でもこの家って
Yeah.
もう50年も前に滅んだはずじゃ。どういうことなの？
レディ・ドロレスに直接確かめてみたら？
私のお母様
Oh.
に？
Hi, ma'am. Why is she just standing there? She could have just been sitting. But no, she decided to stand there. Guys, what are the chances that Renee is a puppet that can actually move and think and stuff like that? That's like the only thing that I can think of as to why she's still around in the present. Because it's been, you know, it's been 50 years since the family disappeared.
すみません。どうしてください。
ちゃんと並びなさい。彼女とお近づきになりたい人間は5万といるんだぞ。
ドロレス様はあんたたちのような平民に優しすぎるんだわ。この礼儀知らずの田舎者め。
いいこと？先に来た者が優先よ。
あっちに行けそうにないよ。みんなすごく厳しい。
ここに来た時、鐘が1回だけ鳴ったよね。そしてサロンは1時に始まった。もしこのまま過去が再演されるんなら、お開きになるのを待てばいいんじゃない？そしたらレディ・ドロレスと話せそうだよ。
さすが鑑定士さん。私じゃ絶対思いつけなかったよ。ってあれ？サロンって。
Oh, guys, I'll be right back. Amir's meowing in the hallway. Okay, hello, I'm back with the world's clingiest cat.
確か3時だったはず。
じゃあ鐘が3度鳴るのを待てばいいね。
Right? Gonna switch views. It really is crazy that not only has like this experience, just, you know, the completely destroyed building. God, the contrast is just insane. Oh, okay. See, at least Nolly can admire this. Like, she's appreciating how nice everything looks. I cannot speak, guys. Oh my god.
なんすか師匠。まさか危ないんすか？
アノマリー空間にいるときは気を引き締めないといけないよ。特に時計を前にしてるときはな。
そっか。あの取り立て屋ってアノマリーも時間と関係あったもんね。
黒羽さんが説明してくれたルールアノマリーの法則を踏まえると、ここでは時間に注意を払うべきだろう。
わかりました師匠。じゃあ次は時計とか腕時計とか探してみるっすね。でもさっきはちと手が早すぎたな。まあ大して影響はなかったよね。取り立て屋も今回全然出てこないし。
Not only you're gonna drink something. Just, oh my god. Of course.
別のものが 出てきたな。
任せてください。
Amir, you can't drink tea. Go lay down. Clingy cat tried to steal my tea. Oh god, let's see if I can fight while she's trying to lay on my keyboard. Amir, I cannot see very well. Oh well. I'll do my best, guys. Oh, there we go. She finally moved up, like, off my desk, get away from the screen. Nice and easy.
取り立て屋は毎晩9時に現れるって言ってたよな。
その前にそいつのルールを突き止めよう。
Alright, time to switch to another view. I'll do.
急に3時になった。お客さんたちみんな帰ったみたい。今から会いに行くね。レディ・ドロレスに。
緊張しないで。私がそばにいるから。
うん。深呼吸。深呼吸。
I mean, if Renee is actually her daughter, then I'm sure she'll be happy to see her. Especially because she was apparently pretty spoiled. Hello, ma'am. Good to see you.
レニー、私の一番可愛い娘。もう隠れないでいいのよ。早くこっちへいらっしゃい。
お母様。
I mean, they do have the exact same extremely detailed bright blue eye.
怒ってるの？私がいっぱい悪さしたから。サロンを邪魔しちゃったから。
怒ってるですって？まさか。ただ、あの人たちに合わせたくなかったの。不老不死の甘美な響きに群がっているだけの、どこまでも貪欲で。
さっきお母様を囲んでた人たちのこと？
さぞ怖い思いをしたでしょうね。私の可愛い花びらちゃん。もう大丈夫。この哀れなすべても。
Oh, it looks like her other eye isn't nearly as detailed. I'm sure we only got like a brief glimpse at it, but yeah, it looks like it's probably less detailed than the one they're showing.
本当はサロンが嫌いだったの？
そうね。好きとか嫌いとかそんな感情はなかったわ。ただ傾きかけたコンスタンティン家を立て直すために必要だったから。それに些細なことはもういちいち覚えていないの。問題は願いがとうに叶ったはずの今もこの忌まわしいサロンが何度も最も私にも欲はあったのかもしれない。あの頃の私はあまりに若かったから、この屋敷に集うにぎわいが孤独を癒してくれるものだとどこかで望んでいたのかもしれない。けれど皆主戦は我が一族の名声、財産、そしてそうして悟ったのよ。これは獣と道化師が集う滑稽な舞台だって。だからせめてもの憂さ晴らしにと甘んじてきた。
I mean, I feel like that entertainment would get old pretty fast because it would just be the same thing over and over again.
よくわからない。
But to someone who's, you know, lived a very long life, I guess it's good enough.
ええ、わからなくていいのよ。私の可愛い花びらちゃんは永遠にこんな汚れを知る必要なんてない。
じゃあお母様はもうサロンは続けないの？
ええ、 私があの忌まわしいサロンで求めていたものは間違いだった。そしてその過ちを今正さなければならない。
Okay.
あなたたち家族こそ私に与えられた最大の贈り物であり、この停滞した人生におけるたった一つの意味なの。私たちに残された時間はもう長くはないわ。だからこそ共に1分1秒を慈しむべきなの。これからはあなたと家族みんなでただ一緒にいられれば、家族と過ごす幸せな一瞬は孤独な永遠よりもずっと、たとえそれが
Alright, looks like she's about to disappear. But, you know, at least we got to have a little bit of a chat with her. Got to learn a tiny bit at least. Hey, Bella.
あなたならどちらを選ぶの？レニーちゃん。
お姉様、急にびっくりした。ねえねえ、お母様が言ってたことってどういう意味？あの噂。お母様は衛星に呪われてるって。どうして衛星が呪いなの？
Well, no, because if you live forever, you're just gonna watch everyone around you just die way before you. Plus, I mean, at some point you'll have experienced literally everything. So then you're just gonna be bored forever.
だってないよりはある方がいいでしょ？少ないよりは多い方が。無限の時間があったらやりたいこと何でもできるんでしょ？もし私にも永遠の命があったらわからない。何がしたいのかも何ができるのかもわからない。昔何をしてたのかも。これが私の人生なのね。私何のために生きてきたんだろう。何もすることがなくて無意味な日々がずっと続いて。だから呪いなの？
哀れな花びらちゃん。私たちを忘れた後も結局は望みを叶えられなかったようね。それともぼんやりと何も感じずに生きることがあなたの求めていた幸せだったとでも言うのかしら。
そんなことない。わざとお姉様たちのことを忘れたんじゃない。
ええ、信じているわ。口先だけの心がこもっていない子ですものね。だってこれこそが代償なのだから。あなたはかつて選択をしたの。今日のあなたの答えと同じように。だからこそあなたは再びここへ戻ってくることができた。
レニーさんがレディ・ドロレスのように衛星を選んだと言いたいの？
どういう意味？私が衛星？
I mean, it does explain why you're still here this young 50 years later.
そうなの？お姉様。じゃあ、あなたたちは、お母様は、まさかみんな、まだ生きてるの？あの人形。
あなたったら私たちの生まれまできれいさっぱり忘れたのね、レニー。私たちに命を与えてくださったお母様はあなたを心から愛していた。覚えている？お母様があなたの写真をしおり代わりにしていたの。よく本から目をそらしてはあなたの些細な癖も子供じみた取り留めのない話も あなたのことならどんなことでもあの方は
I mean, to be fair, the youngest does tend to be the
大
favorite.
切に覚えていった。まるで他の兄弟なんて存在していないかのように、あの方の瞳に心に映っていたのはいつだってでもね、レニー、それは私たちも同じなの。お母様もテレサもエリオットもみんなずっとあなたを待っている。ねえ、
お母様もお兄様やお姉様たちもみんな私を待ってる
の？お母様が植えた桜の木、綺麗でしょ？ここではね、ずっと満開なの。この暖かな日の光もそよぐ風も何も。
God, that was so bright upon turning that corner. Ooh, this looks nice. Kind of just an endless field, but it looks nice.
桜、本当に綺麗。あの時もこうして見上げていたら、そう、一番綺麗に咲いてる枝を一本お姉様にプレゼントできたらなって思ったの。お姉様の髪飾りにできたらすごく素敵だろうなって。それで手を一生懸命伸ばしてたんだけど、足を踏み外して木から落ちちゃった。その後どうなったんだっけ？
Did she maybe get injured to the point where her mother like forced immortality onto her? Alright, switch to another view. So we just happen in the same place at the same time, no matter like what time period we're in. Okay. So past and present, we're just following the same path.
なんだかドロレス一族の運命を見てるみたいっす。
気をつけろ。
こいつらも花見に来たんすか？
Alright, time for some more combat. This is fine.
成長容赦はしない。
すんげえ師匠に明日勝負するっすか？
成長したな。深く。
すんげえ師匠にすんげえ弟子あり。ふん、痛くも痒くもないっす。
成長したな。
すんげえ師匠にすんげえ弟子あ
There
り。
we go. Combat's over. I do really love, like all of the visuals in this game, though. I say the same thing for Other Waves, but, you know, anything that looks super nice like this, I'm always gonna love. Alright, we're back in the past. So her entire family is having a picnic and waiting for her. Oh, never mind. It's showing us the actual past. What the heck? Right, yeah, she did say that she was caught by her sister.
ずーっとあなたを待っていたわよ、レニー。覚えている？この場所に誕生した理由を、生まれた時から課せられた使命を。にぎわいはいずれ虚無へと帰る。そのことにお母様は疲れ果ててしまったの。そうして長く孤独な時を過ごすうちに、その胸に一つの願いが芽生えた。 その切実な思いに応えるために私たちは生まれたわ。お母様が二度と孤独にならないようこの身に誓ったの。子供たちに囲まれお母様はやっと幸せを手にした。でも彼女は止まらなかった。私たちではお母様の本当の願いを叶えることができなかったから。だけどお母様の願いは叶うことはなかったの。それも永遠に。お母様が一番愛した最後の子がこの家を裏切り呪わしい破滅へと突き落としてしまったのだから。
So you guys noticed that young Renee had two purple eyes, right?
その子が今帰ってきたの。思い出したかしら。私たち家族がここで過ごしたあの年月。ええ、そうよレニー。私たちは箱の中に眠るただの人形だったの。でもお母様は寂しかった。とても寂しかったのね。その切なる思いに応えるため私たちは目を開いた。テレサもエリオットもイベットもみんなそう。お母様を笑顔にしたい、それだけのために生まれてきたの。
アノマリー管理局にあった人形のカードと同じ名前。
I mean, technically the rumors were still false. It wasn't people that were turned into puppets, it's just they were never people to begin with. All the puppets did kind of come to life.
この冷たい木の体に命の鼓動が宿ったわ。私たちはお母様から分け与えられた永遠を生きながらあの方に寄り添い微笑みかけた。それで幸せだったけれどお母様の孤独はそれでも言えなかった。あの方の願いが満たされない限り新しい子供は生まれ続ける。そしてレニー、あなたはあの方が産み落とした最後の子供。そしてあの方が誰よりも愛した子供なのよ。
そうだったんだ。私たち本当は人形だったんだ。私もお母様の魔法で目を覚ましたんだね。
それが女当主レディ・ドロレスの異能ということか。
なぜ私たちは生まれたのか、なぜこの目を開いてしまったのか。それはお母様を支えるため。それだ。
思い出させてくれてありがとうお姉様。
でも残念ながらあなたは全てを捨ててしまった。
Okay. What exactly did she do?
決して許されない罪を犯した。
罪？何のこと？
家族だけでなく自分が犯した罪までもきれいに忘れてしまったのね。でも大丈夫。私が全て思い出させてあげる。それこそがお母様の書斎にある名簿に記された罪。自分で確かめてきたら。
もっとはっきり言ったらどう？
Yeah, but I feel like just being straightforward wouldn't be very fun for her.
何もかもあなたから始まったわ。無知なる妹よ。
待って、行かないでお姉様。
And she's gone. Because of course.
レニさん、 何か思い出せた？
ベラお姉様が言ってた通り、私たちはみんな。
Hey, so Renee, can you remember what caused your other eye to become blue? Considering that they were both purple in the past?
いろいろ思い出した。お兄様
You
や
know, the exact same blue as your brother?
一緒にお茶を飲んだり、家でかくれんぼをしたり。でもお母様は、私たちが心から愛したお母様は今どこにいるの？どうして私だけ一人なの？お兄様やお姉様、それにお母様はどこへ行ってしまったの？
書斎に行ってみよう。どうしたの？
全く記憶にない場所なのに、なんだかすごく怖い。何かがある気がする。
It'll be fine. I mean, she has me here, so I can do all the fighting if anything shows up to attack us. God, I really do love this place. And you know, just seeing that little trail behind me as I'm running, it's pretty nice. It's not like the most obvious thing ever, but it's still pretty nice. Okay, let's go ahead and go to where we're supposed to. Right, investigate the study door. God, this place is massive. Genuinely, what reason could a person have for having doors this giant? Like, you guys see, we're so tiny. We're genuinely so tiny. Even jumping, we barely get above the handle. Why would you ever need a door that big? Let me just look around a tiny bit. Admire the painting, stuff like that. Ooh, it looks nice. Okay, anyway. Let's not get too sidetracked. Just, you know, wanted to run around while I had the chance. Oh. Hurry, one of her puppet children. Hurry again. And again, why do you have... Okay. You have two of the exact same painting. That close together. I'm not gonna lie. Out of the corner of my eye that looked like a person. Ooh. So I can't actually go in and out of these rooms. Okay, we have a bunch of paintings in here. Nice. It's true there's nothing to actually interact with over here. Hello, welcome to stream. Glad to have you here. Okay, so here's a bedroom with two little beds. Little office there, but it's still not the study. Because the study is over here. Oh, okay, of course we're switching perspectives. That's fine. Guys, she just having time of her life here. Oh my god. I mean, at least Ollie's having fun. No, that's the thing that we had to fight before, isn't it? Yeah, that's the thing that has the scythe. Not only, do not look closer. Not only, you think it'd be extremely obvious just looking at it. I guess because it's not 9 yet. And it doesn't act until 9.
こいつの標的は僕たちじゃない。レニーさんだ。
ルールにうるさいやつだっけ？9時ぴったりに現れてレニーさんだけ狙うんすね。
ああ、今こちらから攻撃してもおそらく昨夜のように無駄骨に終わるだろう。
Okay.
黒羽さんの言う通りなら
So there's not really anything that they can do about it right now.
おのずと消えるはず。
もうすぐ9時。レニーさんを早く見つけないと。
Yeah, so Natalie, unfortunately for you, she's not even in the same time period as you right now. She's kind of 50 years in the past.
レニーさん、一人になってないといいけど。
まずはこの辺りから調べよう。
Alright, so let's go ahead and go out. And of course, we're looking for clues. Alright, tattered pages of an old diary. Old diary, torn page number 1, early February. My memories continue to slip away. Even the little things I can still recall are blurred now, like faded photographs. The passage of time barely registers. I can't even remember what day it is. Sometimes, when I host a banquet, it slips my mind and I forget to show up myself. The irony is that even with the host missing, the guests still carry on, pretending to have the time of their lives. Hardly anyone is actually offended by my absence. It winds up to me as profit and need, not respect, and certainly not loyalty. Even if I ignore them, they'll still come scrambling to attend the next one. How tedious. The curse of immortality has finally bared its fangs. As my old acquaintances grew older and passed away one by one, I was left only with those who wanted something from me. In their eyes, I am neither a savior or a monster, but never a human. By now, I've stopped caring about the hushed whispers behind my back. In this frozen flow of time, everything has lost its meaning. Once the last traces of human warmth faded, all I've been able to feel is an endless, icy void. I mean, that is what happens when you live forever. Alright, time for more pages of the diary. A certain day in May. Codaline gave me a gift. He came in person, but I could barely recognize him anymore. In my memory, he was still a young man, chasing investors with nothing but a silver tongue and big ideas. That elder with the wrinkled face and unsteady steps, was that really Codaline? He brought me a set of puppets, 7 in total, each one meticulously carved and lifelike. He said he hoped this gift would be of use to me, and he blessed me to find my desire. I cannot read, guys. Reading is apparently very difficult. What is it that I desire? I think I want someone to serve me, to be loyal to me. I'm tired of being surrounded by people from the circle who only care for my wealth and making connections, putting on an act just to get close. I want a family. Quiet, obedient puppets. Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. Alright. And now for the next piece of diary. Yep, there it is. Early June. The 5th, or maybe the 6th. For the first time in a long while, I have a day worth remembering. A wish I've carried for years has finally become reality. I've always treated these puppets as my true family, and this morning one of them came to life. Her calling woke me, and she asked me what her name was. I bestowed a name upon my daughter, Bella. She says she awakened solely to serve me and has already begun putting the house in order. I cannot read, guys. She gleams like a pearl, so vivid and alive. She does everything in her power for me with a pure heart. No complaints, no demands. Is this what a family's love feels like? Will others wake up just as she did? Bella, my daughter. The servants may need some time to get used to her. Not that it matters. If there's one thing I'm not short on, it's time. Alright. Now what is this one going to be about? The next one waking up? Oh. Leave a note. Elegance note number 1. Don't forget, the tailor mother invited will arrive tomorrow at 3 p.m. B. Aside from little Renee, who's always climbing trees and squeezing corners, our clothes are all in great shape. The tailor really only needs to measure her, right? Yet Mother desires new outfits for everyone. Could it be she's bored with the styles we're wearing now? Remember to round everyone up early tomorrow. Little Renee always loses track of time when she's playing, so let's make sure we catch that little troublemaker first. November 31st. Winter snow has blanketed the cherry trees. Over the past few months, I've welcomed my children one by one. Bella was the first. She's flawless in managing the family, so perhaps one day I'll entrust all our affairs to her. Then came Teresa, a gentle soul who breathed life into this stagnant courtyard, adorning the lifeless manor with fragrant flowers. Next was Elliot, my first son and the finest chef. No one knows my palate better than he. Albert is a lively child. Unlike his older siblings, Albert is full of energy and obsessed with cleaning and repairs, often erasing the manor's imperfections before the servants even spot them. He and his two younger siblings, his little sister and brother, have also grown quite fond of games, though only within my sight. Yvette has such nimble hands. The very day she awoke, she inventoried my wardrobe and began sewing unique ornaments onto those dull fabrics. Irving was the last awake, a quiet good boy who loves to read and has a curious mind. Okay, I got so distracted by Nonley. Even though he hasn't shown a specific talent yet, I know he'll be just as brilliant as his older siblings. There's still one child who has yet to wake. I want to give her the final and most unique purpose. A place in his family like no other. I've already chosen her name. Renee, your mother's waiting for you to wake up. So she cared about her before she was even able to move. Okay. Not only there's a thing called an orphanage. Or, you know, this works too. Hello, welcome to stream. What do I have you here? Yeah, it's not that different. So you can understand Japanese? Not really. I mean, bits and pieces, yes, but my sister is much better at understanding than me. Hearing it is definitely a lot better than reading it. Reading it, you know, you have to remember all the symbols and stuff like that, so it's kind of difficult. I need to read the ledger on the table. I'll do. God, that clock is so loud. Dolores 0. Bella 0. Trisha 0. So everyone just gets a 0. Elliot 0. Albert 0. Yvette 0. Irving 0. Renee 20,088.
Lady Dolores. これはすでに何かあったのかもしれん。
レニーさんだけ数字が違う。絶対にゼロになんてさせないっすから。
平成の呪い、滅びた一族、空白の明日、そしてあちこちに散りばめられた時間。これらは寿命を示しているのではないか。
Probably.
ちょっと待って。2万日って。
Okay, yeah, so it's literally just the end of Renee's life. I mean, it would explain why that thing keeps coming after her.
これってレニーさんは50年以上前に死んでるはずだったってこと？
この仮説に沿って考えるならな、彼女の命は本来一族の滅亡とともに尽きるはずだった。だがなぜかレニーさんは今もこの世に存在している。
一日生きるごとに寿命の借金をしてるってことになるんすか？
もし 取り立て屋のルールが自然の法則だとすれば、すべての生き物が従う生、老、病、死の摂理。これに逆らえば必ず代償がつきまとう。ほぼレニーさんが支払った代償とは一体何だ。なぜ彼女の命は50数年前のあの日から止まったままなのか。やはり自然の法則がレニーさんの存在そのものを抹消しようとしているのか。
じゃあアノマリー管理局にある人形って取り立て屋に消されたレニーさんの家族。師匠、
I mean, it's still kind of weird that the puppet just kept like popping up around the place, but I guess it was just to force us into this.
エイボンが受けた依頼だ。最後までやり遂げるさ。
うっせ。
Alright, switch to another view.
あなた知ってたのね。
お母様。
How long will this chat go? I mean, we're going through a lot of information. We're kind of trying to solve this case from 50 years ago, apparently.
私も弟や妹たちも死神の足音に気づいています。ただ一人、レニーを除いて。あなたと共に過ごす愛おしい日々が過ぎゆくたび、私たちがあなたの孤独に寄り添える時間もまた刻一刻と失われていく。そうなのでしょう。こんなはずではなかったわ。私たちはあなたの子供として、あなたがもう飽きたとおっしゃるその時まで、そのうつろな心を永遠に温めるはずでした。でもあの子が全てを壊してしまったのです。だってあの子が生まれたあの日に、あの呪われた名簿が現れたんですもの。
Okay, but what is it about Renee that's just so different from everyone else? Like, even from the very beginning.
そのページには私たちの名前と残された日数が刻まれ、それが一日一日と。
But anyways, you're a really good artist. I see if you drew that PNG. I do draw all of my PNGs, yes. I'm glad you like it.
私たちはあの日から全てを悟っていました。
Yeah, every single PNG is drawn by me. And my sister made my overlays, so props to her for those.
お母様、私たちがあなたにお仕えできる時間はもういくらも残されていないのですよ。なのにどうして？
All the overlays are technically made to suit my previous PNG. Let me just show that one so you can see that it's supposed to match this theme. There we go. My little Wonderlandish outfit. But yeah, the PNG that I've been using is actually a redraw of one of my original ones from like 2.5 years ago. I think it's pretty fun to use. This one is pretty. Hell yeah, I'm glad you like it. All of my older PNGs will be redrawn at some points, but for now, I'm probably be using this one for like a long time. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. The black hair one looks more pretty, to be honest. I mean, I guess I could continue using that one for this stream.
あの子は私たちの中で一番出来の悪い子ですのに、いつも泣きわめいて、ただあなたから奪うことしか知らない。わがままで身勝手で甘ったれたただの子供。
So why don't you upgrade that like into a live 2D? Too much work.
教えてください、お母様。
Because knowing me, I'd want to draw it all myself, but yeah, it would just be way too much work. Plus, there's also this train that I put on my computer, so I'm happy with it just being a PNG. Maybe someday, but not in the plan anytime soon.
あんな子が 本当に家族の一員と言えるのでしょうか。いいえ、私たちを滅ぼすためだけにこの家に生まれてきた。
そんなことどうだっていいわ。
でもあの名簿にはあなたの名前も刻まれているのですよ。あなたが誰よりも愛した末娘がその手であなたの命脈を断ち切ろうとしているのですよ。私たちの存在がそれを早めてしまったのも事実。名簿に記された数字がゼロになったと。
I feel like Dolores would actually be pretty happy when it's finally her end because she's been alive for so long. I mean, the only reason she even has the puppets to begin with is because she was like so bored with everything. She kind of needed something to fill the void.
あなたは死なない。あなたはとうに現世を生きていないんですもの。たとえ運命の針が終着点を告げても、あれの加護がある限り、昨日も今日もそして来たる明日も、あなたにとっては全てが今。あなたは自然の摂理から追放されていますから。あれが効力を発したあの瞬間から、あなたの時間は永遠に止められてしまった。あなただけはあの子の呪いから逃れられる。それだけは本当に唯一の救いでしたわ。だとしても私は
I mean, technically, Renee didn't even really do anything wrong. She just came to life and all this stuff started happening. It's not like she purposely caused it.
この家のことでずいぶん疲れさせてしまったのね。そろそろあの子のお相手をする時間じゃなくて。
わかりました。お母様
And of course, her main focus is still Renee. I mean, she's the favorite, so makes sense, I guess.
私たちは和やかな日常を演じ続けます。
違う。そんなの嘘よ。
I am so wondering, like, at what point did her eye turn blue? Because again, we were shown that when she first came to life, her eyes were both purple. But that blue eye is the exact same as her mother's eye. Like, even when she first appeared at the very beginning of this quest, I kept focusing on that eye just because it's so bright and detailed compared to the purple eye.
不幸をもたらしたの？私がお母様の愛をお兄様やお姉様たちから奪ったの？
Renee, it's not like you did any of that stuff intentionally. It just stuff started to happen after you started to come to life.
何もかも台無しにしておいて必死に否定している様、昔から全く変わらないわね。
違う、こんなはずじゃなかった。お姉様の言う通りだわ。でもどうして私なの？私も心からみんなを愛しているのに、私嫌われてるの。だってお姉様、私を受け止めようと木の下で待っていてくれた。
I'm sure that she was only waiting because if anything happened to Renee, it would make their mother upset.
あなたにはわからないでしょうね。この家に渦巻く愛と憎しみを。それでもね、私たちは全てを尽くしたわ。テレサがあなたを連れてお花を植えたの覚えてる？あの子はね、お母様が大好きなお花をプレゼントしたかっただけなのよ。なのにあなたは土を少しいじっただけでできたその小さな手の傷をまるで勲章みたいにお母様に見せびらかして、結果テレサが叱られたのよ。エリオットもそう、あなたに背を伸ばしたいって言われて毎日食事の管理までしてあげていたのに、彼が虫歯にならないようにってお菓子を隠したら、あなたはちゃんとご飯もらえてないってお母様に泣きついた。
Okay, but everything so far is just acting how like any typical youngest child would. And he spoiled youngest one.
あなたが転んで破いた服を夜なべして作ったのは誰かしらね。なのにあなたはそんなことには目もくれず、いちいち新しいドレスをせがった。だってそれがお母様の願いだったんだもの。完璧な家族を演じるためにあなたを甘やかすふりだけしていればよかったのかもしれない。でもできなかった。どんなに愚かで身勝手でわがままでもかけがえのない大切な妹だから。その愛も呪いによってすり減っていったけどね。あなたが生まれたあの日からずっと私たちは死の影に怯えて生きてきたの。何よりも許せないのはこのすべての罪と呪いの代償を私たちを生み出し、私たちが生きている理由でもある。
Okay, but again, you can't really fault someone for something that was never like actually their intention. It's not like she purposely brought that here, and it's not like she purposely, you know, shortened everyone's lives. All she did was wake up. You know, she was just a doll that took forever to wake up.
ほら、遊ぶ時間よ。またあなたが一番好きなかくれんぼ。あなたって隠れるのも一番下手だったけど、探すのはもっと下手だったわね。あの夜だって家中を駆けずり回ったのに、結局あなたは誰一人見つけられなかった。
So she's bad at hiding and bad at seeking. What's the point of even playing that then? Well, no, I guess it would still be fun for her.
すごく遅かったから。そう。家が死んだように静かで。お姉様が話してくれた壁の絵が動き出すっていうあの怖い話を思い出して、椅子もテーブルもみんな私を見てる気がして、私みんなに置き去りにされたんだって。
ついに思い出したのね。でも真実は逆よ、レニー。私たちを置き去りにしたのはあなたの方。あなたの泣き叫ぶ声を聞いて、私たちは慌てたあなたのもとへ駆け寄った。その時かけた言葉を本当に忘れてしまったというの？
私たち家族は永遠に一緒。
You know, guys, if they knew that she was terrible at seeking and they still picked some like tricky hiding spots, doesn't that mean they just wanted some peace and quiet away from her? I'm sure that's probably why they agreed to play so much. It's just so they could have like a little bit of peace while she looked for them.
そう、いい子ね。かくれんぼの時間だわ。今度もまたあなたはたった一人。さあ、私たちを見つけに来なさい。
私が鬼なの？
今度こそ私たちを全員見つけ出して待ってるから。
Alright, time to find her older brothers and sisters. Except that it's telling us where everyone is.
これはお母様が私たちみんなにくれた大切な贈り物。肌身離さず持っていたのに、いつからかな。
I mean, you've kind of forgotten a lot of things though, Renee.
これが何なのかも何もかも忘れちゃってた。やっと帰ってこられた。やっと見つけた。私のたった一つの愛しい
Wouldn't it be so funny if these were like, if these were their genuine hiding spots from back then?
おかしい。お母様は赤が好きじゃないのに、どうしてこれは。
You know, like the most obvious hiding spots ever, and she still couldn't find them. I feel like that would be pretty funny. Just how could someone be that bad at hide and seek?
贈り物、肌身離さず持っていたのに、いつからかな。これがどこから来たのか、これが何なのかも、何もかも忘れちゃってた。
Alright, looks like we're going downstairs for this one.
やっと見つけた。あの赤い文字が気になる。
名前の頭文字とかじゃないの？
うん、名前なら。
Alright, so we found the dolls of all of her siblings.
誰も来ない。もしかして私勝っちゃった。やったー。だから言ったでしょ。今度こそレニーが一番だって。ここなら誰にも見つからない。レニーだけの秘密の隠れ場所だもん。
あれは
私？
You know, if she was really trying to stay hidden, she wouldn't be talking that much.
待って。
Then again, it's like classic kid behavior, giving themselves away by talking.
幼い頃のかくれんぼをやり直していたんじゃないの？なのにどうして幼い頃の私がいるの？一体誰が鬼役をやってるの？もしかしてお母様？
ちょっと待って、私たちが見てるのって本当に過去なのかな？
多分そういう記憶はあるから、今見ている光景があの日起こった全てなんだね。
あれが全てだと確信できる？
どれも本当にあったことだと思う。だって私も断片的だけど少しずつ思い出してきてるから。だからお姉様の話もみんなの本音も
本当にそうかな？なんだか腑に落ちない。
I mean, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that doesn't add up, but you know what? It's fine. We'll get answers at some point.
ついてきて。
Okay, where are we going? Okay, just going to the
秘
hideout.
密の隠れ場所に。
Apparently we're launching ourselves over the hideout, that's fine.
見つかっちゃった。ねえ、私ちゃんと一番最後まで残ってた？じゃあ、あとほんのちょっとだったんだね。次こそ絶対に誰にも見つからない場所に隠れるんだから。
I'm still wondering when her eye turned blue.
ちゃんと手を洗わなきゃ。お兄様が
But I'm sure that's probably explained at the very, very
チェック
end.
しに来るから。じゃないとお兄様こうやって私のほっぺをにーってするの。レニーのほっぺは焼きたてのパンみたいだなんて言って。でもね、本当はレニーのほっぺをつねりたいだけなんだよね。
これが最後の人形？
いいえ、最後の一体はここに。見て、私の頭文字 R。私がいつも持ってた人形になんで同じ赤い文字が現う。これは一体。
ようやくここまでたどり着いたのね、レニ
ー。はい、お姉様戻ってきたわ。
でもあなたはまだ分かっていないの。あなたはこの家を取り巻く終わりのない呪いを他人事のように眺めて楽しんでいるだけ。違う、
私はそんなつもりじゃ。
舞台を放棄した役者がわめいていますわね。 まるで全てから目をそらせば罪が消えるかのように。考えたことはある？あなたがなぜこの家と私たちを忘れたのか。誰かにそうさせられたのか、それともあなた自身がそう望んだのか。いい加減自分を騙すのはやめてよ。
私が過去から逃げるために家族を忘れたっていうの？
やっとわかったようね。そう、私はここから逃げ出したいというあなたの身勝手な願いを映した影。あなたが何の憂いもなく生きてこられたのは、その手に余る過去を全てこの家に捨てていったから。
I mean, earlier when we like first started talking to Bella, she did ask like why Renee was like seeing her as Bella. So it's not actually her. Apparently.
あなたが再びこの家の扉を叩く日を待って。ねえ、レニー。あなたはどんな気持ちでこの家に帰ってきたの？この記憶を、この呪いをその目で見て、少しでも心が痛む？ほんのわずかでも罪の意識を感じているのかしら？いいえ、感じないでしょうね。あなたはいつだってそう、身勝手で強欲で自分しか見えていない。だから裏切ったのでしょ？母を愛し母に寄り添う、そのためだけに生まれてきた私たちの目的。
Okay, but like despite the fact that her behavior was the exact opposite of everyone else, the mother still cares about this one the most because she's the most human-like, I guess.
ごめんなさい。
Like I'm sure this is way more entertaining than someone who just does everything that she wants. You know, even if that is what she wanted.
謝ってどうするの？考えなさいよ、レニー。時の流れを外れたあのお母様の運命の果てを。
お母様はどうなったの？
あの方はあなたに全てを捧げた。その愛も命も、そしてあれさえも。あの方が永遠に生き続けるはずだった永遠の現在という時間をね。
待って、行かないでお姉様。
運命の時計は逆さまに回り続けているわ。
I mean, regarding the Aya, I did kind of have a feeling from the very beginning, which is why, like, whenever the mother actually appeared, I was slowly trying to get glimpses of the other eye from, like, under her bangs whenever it was, like, very briefly shown. But yeah, I wanted, like, proper confirmation.
来なさい、裏切り者。最後の舞台があなたを待っているわよ。
And there she goes again. Bye, Bella. See you soon.
そう。私は家族を裏切った。家族を忘れて生きるなんて。それもただ自分が背負うべき罪。この永遠の罪悪感から逃れ、決して許されない裏切りだわ。こんなにも長く何の意味もなく今日まで生きてきてしまった。
レニーさん、
これがお兄様やお姉様たちが残したメッセージ。私はこの家を呪っただけでなく、みんなやお母様まで裏切った。でもこうしてまた呼び戻されたってことは、きっと今からでも罪は償えるよね。過去に戻ってこの家で最後の一日をやり直せば。
あと2時間しかない。早く解決策を見つけなきゃ。まずはレニーさんとさっきの出来事について話し合おう。
7時だ。もうご飯の時間ね。
レニーさん、待って、どこに行くの？
I think Renee is kind of just like shut down after all of that.
早く早く。料理が冷めちゃう。
She doesn't seem to be like mentally there anymore.
料理が
Not entirely anyway.
お母様をこれ以上待たせちゃダメなの。これ以上悲しませられないの。レニー
さん！
ダメだわ。絶対にダメ。
ダメだ。レニーさん、完全に過去に浸っちゃってる。一旦これまでの手がかりを整理しよう。この家の呪いってまさか毎晩時間通りに現れてレニーさんを襲うあのルールアノマリーのこと？彼女たち兄弟もとてもだけど自然の法則にのっとってるって言えないからね。だから抹消しようとルールアノマリーが発動した。それも一つ筋が通るけど、でもだとしたらなおさらなぜレニーさんが目覚めた後に現れたの？自然の法則に違反した時点で最初の子供が生まれた時に正すべきじゃん。ベラさんの言葉、本当に信じていいのかな？なんだろう、この違和感は。それからレニーさんが持ち歩いている人形にもあの赤い文字は現れた。なぜ？本当にアノマリー空間の影響？それとも
You know, guys, why is Chaos been in all of this? It's like so random, but I just realized. Because he was at that tree with us at the very beginning. But apparently he just never made it into this place.
とにかくまずはレニーさんを追いかけよう。
Alright, let's go ahead and catch up to Renee. God, this place is seriously so giant.
What? どうしたのレニー。あまり食べていないじゃない。
お兄様の料理すごく美味しいんだけど。はあ、イバリンボ大将、今日見たらちっとも動かないし泣きもしなくなっちゃったの。
コオロギちゃんのこと？
うん、一番のお気に入りなの。死んじゃったのかな？昨日まであんなに元気に触覚をプルプルさせてたのに。それとも私みたいに機嫌が悪いだけなのかな？わかんない。
ここのお庭ではね、毎日桜の枝に新しいつぼみが芽吹き、そして毎日数えきれないほどの命が土に帰っていくの。ほら、枯葉の下にはもう二度と歌うことのない小さな虫たちが眠っているでしょ。そうして巡り繰り返されていく。だから大丈夫。またすぐにもっと美しい声でもっと綺麗に歌ってくれる。
でもイバリンボ大将と遊びたい。だってずっとそばにいてくれたんだもん。死んだらどうなるの？私たちもいつか死んじゃうの？
私知ってる。死んだら自分だけの世界に行くのよ。お母様も
Why does she sound like so upbeat when talking about that? Just yeah, after you die there's literally nothing, it's just darkness.
なんだかすごく怖い。私
怖いって？フェニーって変なの。身動きも取れず、音も聞こえず、何も見えない。私たちが箱の中で眠っていた時と何も変わらないじゃない。死ぬことなんて大したことじゃないわ。
生きてる方がずっといい。私はお母様やお兄様やお姉様と。鑑定士さん、ここにいたんだ。
Okay, so it looks like she snapped out of it finally.
私って
I mean, you're literally a kid.
だったよね。家族と過ごせる時間はもう残りわずかなのに、みんなが最後の時を迎えようとしている中で、お母様にあんなことを聞いちゃうなんて。私たちを心から愛してくれたお母様が一番私たちの死を恐れていたはずなのに。鑑定士さん、お母様に会いに行ってもいい？もう少しだけ顔を見ていたいから。
Alright, let's go to Lord's realm. Every time I've gone through this hallway, like, just because of how tall the hallway is, the furniture looks so tiny in comparison. It's like, toy furniture in a way. I mean, as much as I do love the appearance of this place, who would want to live in a house that's just this massive? Alright. I'm gonna go upstairs, guys. I mean, obviously exploring this place would be great, but I don't know. I feel like, especially for the people who'd have to like, clean the place, it'd get pretty tiring after a while. Just because it would get like so dirty so high up. Why did it go here? I kind of need to go that way.
Ara, もうお休みの時間よ。
私眠れないの。
まだイバリンボ大将のことで悲しんでいるの？
ベラお姉様が泣いたらすっきりするって教えてくれた。私みたいな子供は思いっきり泣いてぐっすり眠れば次の日には悩みなんて全部忘れちゃうって。それから自分なんてどれだけ辛いことがあっても泣けないのに羨ましいって言われた。どうしてベラお姉様は泣けないんだろう。
それは私も同じよ。
え？どうして？お母様とお姉様が大人だから？大人はすごく強いから？お母様とお姉様が家のことを全部やってて毎日すごく大変そうだから、私も早く大きくなってみんなを手伝うの。
あらあら、それなら好き嫌いしちゃダメよ。
やだ、私グリーンピース嫌いなの。
Same, Renee. I don't want to be anywhere near those. They're so nasty. Most other foods I can deal with, just not those. Those are just too gross.
いい子で眠るのよ。ぐっすり眠ったら早く大きくなれるんだから。
昨日のお話の続き。
Oh. Sorry, I forgot about my alarm. Hold on, guys. Let me go and deal with that real quick. If anyone got jump scared, I apologize. Right, there we go. Now we can continue.
いいえ、今日話すのはまだ誰も聞いたことのないお話よ。昔々ある都に人形師のおばあさんが住んでいました。その腕前はまるで魔法のようだと町中で噂されていました。あのおばあさんなら木の人形に本当の命を吹き込むことだってできるとね。おばあさんは人形作りが大好きでした。けれど大きな悩み事がありました。年をとって目がよく見えなくなり、大切なのみを持つ手が
Kiyoko, you draw your PNG and stuff, right? Yep, I draw my PNGs, and I drew some of the emotes, just not the animated ones. Please do a drawing stream. I would consider if I was able to actually cast Ibis Paint. Because I do all my drawing in Ibis Paints, it's just, I've tried to even just like screen share to Discord before, and it kills my computer somehow. Like screen sharing from my iPad to my computer kills my computer. I've never understood how that happens, but yeah. But I have considered it a few times before. Maybe in the future, when I eventually get a drawing tablet. You know, maybe someday we could have a stream where you guys help me design a new PNG. We'll see.
誰にも追いつけない速さで都を2周も駆け抜けました。
That'd be sick. Hell yeah. Because I mean, I usually do go between like 2 to 3 designs before I actually settle on which one I want to actually have as the final one.
いいえ、この子はまだ本当の子ではありません。完璧な子。本当の子を作るにはどうすればいいかしら。そうだわ。その子には誰よりも美しい顔をあげましょう。そうして2番目の子供が生まれました。
You know, guys, one thing that I should probably be saying at this point, since I commented on it at the very beginning of stream, despite the story being filled with puppets and stuff like that, I'm so glad we haven't had any like actual horror elements. God, I would absolutely hate it if we had like regular puppets just start moving, or like mannequins or anything like that start moving. That is one thing I struggle with in any game. I don't like dolls or anything like that moving. I feel like a good amount of drawing streamers also just have a camera set up above their iPads less canvas. I feel like that would be a little bit more difficult on my end at least, because, you know, cats. Cats would knock the camera down, definitely, or lay on my iPad screen. These days, most of the time when I'm drawing, it's when Shiro isn't in my room, because she likes to lay on my iPad when she sees that I'm using it. I do need to get some new stylus steps though. I'm down to my last one, it's already getting worn out. Alright, which cat do you want a photo of? Shiro. Alright, sounds good. Let me go ahead and find a picture real quick.
心配そうに見守っていました。その時、ヒュッと冷たい風が。窓が少しだけ開いていたのです。北風がお部屋の暖かい空気をどんどん外へ連れて行ってしまいます。おばあさんは仕方なく立ち上がると、窓をしっかりと閉め、暖炉のそばで冷え切った体を温めました。暖炉の炎が人形たちの木の方をほんわり照らしていました。ふと、おばあさんは思いました。あの子たちも寒いのかしら。おばあさんは自分のマフラーをそっと外し、膝にかけていたブランケットを手に取ると、そこにいた人形たち一人一人を優しく包んであげました。そして再び机へ戻り、
Alright, once we're not in the story segments, I will pull up the picture of Shiro. Unfortunately, this part is auto, so I don't want to like pull a picture of and then have us miss a bunch of stuff.
やがて彼女の机の上には小さな小さな人形がちょこんと座っていました。それはこれまで作ったどの子よりもずーっとありふれた普通の人形でした。けれどおばあさんは心の底から満足したようにと満ち足りたため息をつきました。そしてその小さな人形の額にそっと唇を寄せました。続いて
Okay, Carpenter slept peacefully, but the environment doesn't look very peaceful at all. Looks pretty eerie.
お母さんが子供たちにするように優しいお休みのキスを。それを終えるとおばあさんはベッドに入り、その夜は久しぶりにぐっすりと眠りました。翌朝おばあさんを目覚めさせたのは
Oh, that's creepy. I do not like that. What the heck?
柔らかな温かい感触でした。ゆっくりと目を開けると
Yeah, definitely cannot say that I'm a fan of the puppet just peeking through the doorway.
本当の子供が
That's so creepy.
の笑みでおばあさんのことを見つめていたのです。
どうして最後の人形は本物の子供になれたの？おばあさんはどんな魔法を使ったの？
Alright, since I have a chance, let me go ahead and pull up the picture of Shiro. I love how the person who regularly plays horror games on stream is complaining about dolls. Listen, dolls are my one weakness. I love horror games, but I do not like dolls. They're creepy. Never been a fan of them. A doll horror game next? No. That would be the death of me. There we go. There's Shiro. Let me crop that a little bit. One of the many times she's stolen my chair. She's so cute. But she's always so proud of herself when she steals my chair. And my blanket. I usually keep a blanket at my desk because it gets cold. But then when I step away for like even a few minutes, this one steals both my blanket and my chair. But yeah, she's very, very cute. Super sweet cat. But yeah, there we go. That is our cat photo reading for now. Thank you for the DM. I appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed the photo.
あなたはどう思う？
わかりそうでわからないような。
God, there was actually this one game that I wanted to play in the past. I forgot what it was called, but it seemed super interesting when I watched someone else play it. Until the dolls started to move. God, I'm not good with dolls. It's so creepy. I hope that no main quest, or even side quest, forces me to deal with dolls that are moving. So you don't like Annabelle? No, I do not. I can deal with literally everything else, and just no dolls. No dolls, no mannequins, no puppets, like nothing like that that can move. Then again, I don't even really like paintings of people. I don't like stuff just like staring. But yeah, dolls especially just keep away from me. No, I've seen them, but yeah, tough experience. Yeah, back when Ethan and I first started doing like watch-alongs in Discord, we were watching a bunch of horror movies, and of course Chucky and Annabelle and stuff like that. Those movies were included in the list. I did get startled a few times. Just because of like random movements. God, and there's this one house in Phasmophobia that has 2 rooms that I will never willingly enter. Like, I'll go into them if I have to, but if they end up being the ghost room, I'll just send someone else to do spirit box. Because we have the mannequin room downstairs, and then upstairs we have the doll room. Which, from what I've been told, this has never actually happened to me, but from what I've been told, if that doll room ends up being the demon room, apparently the dolls can move. So I hope that never, ever, ever happens when I'm playing. I will die.
あなたは本当にお兄様やお姉様たちとは違うわね。生きていることの一体どこが素晴らしいと思う?
Yeah, Chucky is a bit goofy. Annabelle is pretty creepy, yeah.
毎日家族みんなでご飯を食べてかくれんぼして毎晩寝る前にはお母様にお話を聞かせてもらう。お母様はそんな毎日が素晴らしいとは思わないの?
You know, guys, this might be a little bit contradictory, but I don't like seeing any media where dolls, mannequins, puppets, whatever move. But reading about it is fine. Like, there's this book that a friend gave me, like, a long time ago. It was called Frozen Charlotte. Obviously, it's a horror story. But there were a bunch of dolls in that could move. But because I was only reading about it, it wasn't as creepy. Still kind of creepy, obviously, but, you know, a lot easier to deal with because I don't have to see them moving. Apparently, there was a second book for that, but I've never read it. I can't find it anywhere.
あなたたちと一緒に家族みんなでいられる日々が私の人生で何よりも大切な時間なの。
Horror books are great? Exactly. I love horror stories. Like, even if they have elements that I'm not the best with in movies or games and stuff, I still like reading about it for the most part.
今はまだ違うよ。けど私が大きくなってお母様のためにもっともっとたくさんのことができるようになったらお母様にとって最高の時間になる。その頃にはね、私すっごく背が高くなってお母様をびっくりさせちゃうんだから、お母様が高いところのものを取ろうとしても私がひょいって取ってあげるんだ。それから車も運転するの。このお家で一番最初に運転できる。
I mean, she did learn how to drive, guys. She became a taxi driver even though it really doesn't suit her.
乗せてピクニックに行くの。あとはね、大きくなったらね、お母様。
生きて生きてずっと生きて思い出したかしら。あなたがお母様に願ったあの貪欲で残酷な願いを。私たちはとうの昔に死ぬはずだったのよ。あの名簿の通りにただの動かない人形に戻るはずだった。なのになぜあなただけが取り立て屋の裁きを逃れ。
I mean, obviously, guys, at this point we know it's because of that eye.
不思議。それはお母様があなたに与えた最後の贈り物のせい。あの方はあまりに大きな代償を払ったの。生きることと引き換えに感じうるすべてのことをなくしてしまったのよ。本来私たちはあの方の気まぐれで生み出されたただの人形に過ぎない。家族という役を演じながら愛し寄り添い、そのすべての願いを叶える。それだけが私たちのすべてだった。たとえあなたがもたらした呪いに直面しようと、 この短い命が尽きるまでちゃんと役目を全うするはずだ。
I do still think it's pretty weird to like blame someone for something that wasn't actually their fault. Because guys, again, all she did was wake up. Like, it's not like she invited that thing to come kill everyone. She just woke up and that registry appeared. And, you know, she acted a bit more human than the others.
ただ貪るように求めた。お母様の関心を、愛情を、すべてを。さあ、答えなさい、レニー。あの最後の夜、あなたは私たちのたった一人のお母様に何を願ったの？
早く大人になりたいって。
そう、正直な子ね。そして
だからお母様は違う、そんな、私は痛いなってこと。そうじゃないよ、レニーさん。
Guys, she was literally just an innocent kid. There's no way she would have known about any of this happening.
いいえ、その通りよ。本来お母様を守るはずだった永遠の現在は今あなたの瞳に宿っているの。私たちだけじゃない、この世で一番あなたを愛したたった一人のあの方さえもあなたは踏みにじった。ねえ、今どんな気持ちなの？罪悪感？後悔？いずれにせよ、もう謝らなくたっていい。お母様も私たちも変わらずあなたを愛している。
Okay, so then what was the point of blaming her for all
だっ
this?
てあなたはいつまで経っても一番世話の焼ける一番可愛い末っ子なんだもの。
許してくれるの？まだみんなに、お母様に。
もちろんよ。あなたがその瞳に宿る永遠の現在を自らの意志で手放すのなら、その生への見苦しい執着を洗い流すなら、さあレニー、私の妹よ、おいでなさい。みんな向こう岸であなたとの再会を待っているわ。もう二度と離れ離れになることはない。
Bella is literally just saying like, hey, give up the eye and die. Because obviously the eye is the only reason she's still alive right now. She's supposed to die 50 years ago.
言っちゃダメ。私
Okay. Just immediately holding the sword to the throat. It's fine. Damn. Just draw that place. Oh, what the heck? Okay, so suddenly we're in an auditorium.
これからはちゃんと早寝早起きして野菜をたくさん食べて健やかに育ってちょうだい。大きくなっても忘れないでね。生きるということ、命の意味をあなた自身で見つけるのよ。
お母様、どこに行くの？
What the heck? Yeah, definitely like being granted immortality because of a tear falling in your eye. Evil smiling child. Ew. Oh, is that used to get rid of it? What the heck? Oh, at least we broke free. Oh, our sword is broke? Okay. Skill issue. Except that she has a sword again. Oh well. Let's just do what we can. Zanko. That's the name now. Okay. Because she is so tall. Excuse me, Zanko, can I defeat you, please? I know I've barely done any damage to you, and you've done 5,000 damage to me, but can I defeat you? God, she is so durable. What the heck? Why are you so durable? God, even if I do my best to dodge, I'm still taking so much damage. I'm still doing like next to nothing to her. What the heck? Why are you so durable? Okay, we're kind of almost halfway there. But at the same time, I'm below half health. Because I'm bad at dodging. Did she just try to know my place? What the heck? I'm stronger than you expected. You're way stronger than I expected. Uh-oh, I went to the red guys. Oh. What the heck? Did she just transform? No, oh, technically no. I mean, there's a bunch of her now, but it's still the same silhouette. I was fully expecting like a full transformation there. Oh, here she comes again. Damn it, I couldn't dodge that. I thought I timed it properly, but apparently not. Zanko, please, let me defeat you. Doing my best here, but still taking so much damage. It's okay though. She's a bit below half. Hold on. My health is doing so bad. Why do you do so much damage, fam? This is so mean. Come on, let me defeat you, please. Before I die. Oh god. I really do wonder if anyone is like good enough at dodging to get through this without a single hit. That'll happen for me someday. Not anytime soon. Come on, ma'am. Please die already. This is very mean. What the heck? What the heck? Why is the sword so giant? Man, this is so mean. Oh god. Zanko, please, I'm gonna die. I don't think I took damage from that one. I took damage before it, but I don't think that attack itself did anything to me. She almost just chopped her head off. Oh my god. How about no? How about I don't counter before you? How about I just defeat you? That'd be great. I mean, at least the fighting thing is super cool. I can just sit back, relax, and watch, you know, some amazing action. God, why is she so powerful? What the heck? Wow, we're just destroying this place. What the heck? We're flying through so many walls. Oh, what the heck is this? Oh. Oh, of course. Hi, Chaos. Good to see you. Now, where have you been this entire time? Genuinely, where has he been? Oh, hi, Natalie. Welcome to the past. Oh my god, of course. Things were going so well until this thing appeared again. Oh. I mean, at least they were only grabbed, not like stabbed or anything. Now, how do you even know Daffodil? What is the obsession with Daffodil in this quest?
さぞ魅力的でしょうね。
What the heck? It's fine. I'm sure she's fine. It's just a flesh wound.
懐かしいですね。お姉様。続きはまた。
You know, I really should have expected this. She did talk about, you know, the brothers and sisters that she grew up with. So I really should have expected this. Because why else would that have been mentioned? I was just so focused on the puppet stuff that it slipped my mind. I mean, we do have to admit this is a pretty cool boss. It's just, I also have an insane skill issue. Excuse me, debt collector. Collector, oh my god. Collector, can I please defeat you? I had the battle just started like 2 seconds ago, but let me win. Just, you know, throw the fight and let me win. Have pity. Have pity for the person who cannot dodge. Very well. I'm getting better at it, but it's still pretty bad. You got this. Thank you for believing in me. Skill shooting can't dodge. Sounds like you'd enjoy Souls games. Oh god. No. I'll try a Souls game someday. Maybe. Can't promise anything there, but I'll consider it. Okay, now debt collector. I keep saying collector. Oh my god. Debt collector, can I please defeat you? They're very rage-inducing. Jeez. Fighting back against the IRS with this one? Wow. Yep, definitely fighting the IRS. I probably shouldn't be reading chat during battles, but it's okay. I'm not dead, so it's fine. I'm allowed to read chat for a little bit. And then again, I do kind of read chat even when I have like 1 HP. Here's that confidence? Hell yeah. Now please die. Debt collector, please die. Now you can actually multitask while playing the game. I'm doing my best, guys. I mean, this is really a cool boss. Last stream and this stream, we've been showing some very, very cool bosses. Although I do think I prefer the previous one just because it was so fancy. Oh god. Oh my god, I actually clicked at the other screen because I moved my mouse too much. Whoops. It's okay, I noticed immediately. That's like the one downside of some games not locking your mouse into the screen. I don't have to worry about it with Wuthering Waves, but for this one I do. Because, you know, it just slides my cursor off screen. Somehow, noticing that I clicked a different scene was enough to make me panic more than, like, dying in the fight itself. Oh my god, like actual jump scare there. Well, not even jump scare, just actual heart attack there. But at least it was like an easy fix. You guys don't have to miss out on any of the fight. Okay, it's almost dead. Excuse me, debt collector, could you like not? I'm doing my best here. God, what is it with you guys like the giant attacks? What the heck? It's so mean. Yeah, Yukino isn't the best at multitasking, but it's okay. Everyone has their weaknesses. As much as I would love to keep using Nautilus for the entire fight, she's kind of doing pretty bad health-wise. I can see Yukino doing a bit where she just starts reading messages from the start of stream while gaming. She would. I mean, last time when I was typing in chat, she was reading stuff like 5 minutes late. Which, of course, caused her to fall even more behind on messages. Because while she's catching up on the other messages, there's obviously gonna be a lot more. She's fine. I mean, she's standing, isn't she? She's totally fine. It's okay, it was just a flesh wound. She was just barely stabbed. Yeah, see, she's totally fine. Completely unfazed. Hi, Chaos. Paper cuts? Exactly. Literally just a paper cut. I'm sure it's gonna be an annoying injury to deal with, but she'll be fine. Scarlet Letter. Is that a book? By Nathaniel something? Or am I mixing that up with something else? I'm pretty sure the Scarlet Letter is a book. Or at least a poem. What up? I just noticed the scar on Chaos's eye. Yeah, I mean, it's not like super obvious, but yeah. Wow, Kakashi. Poor Daffodil just cannot get a break. His eye's red too. Just the one eye, yeah. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of inspiration in this game. Well, I mean, obviously there is. There's like a billion anime references. It's fine. She'll rest in like 2 days. I mean, she's been busy 3 days in a row, so what's one more day? Daffodil at it again. Yep. Just can't catch a break. You know, one Daffodil fact that I think is kind of silly. You guys like didn't get to experience this because I go through the character messages off screen, well, off the stream itself, just to get rid of the red. But one time, Daffodil messaged me just asking if I noticed anything different about her appearance, and I was like, is it your outfit? And she was like, oh, so Praiser didn't notice it either. Apparently, she wears an eye patch under her covered eye, just because she likes them, even though no one will ever get to see them. So we obviously had to lie and like talk about how the texture was great, the design was great. We can't see it. And she's like, oh, of course the Praiser would notice. I'm so glad. But yeah, apparently she has a little eye patch collection. I think stuff like that is always pretty silly, like especially because you can't see her eye. It would be funny if one day they just like randomly add an eye patch and see who notices. Just for like one singular day. I mean, it's not like anything's even wrong with her eye as far as we know. She just likes eye patches.
つまり、私とレニーさんが見ていたのは、取り立て屋のアノマリー空間の上にさらに重ねられた二重の幻だったということね。
あるいは、あの女がレニーさんの心を読み解き作り上げた虚構とも言える。
残光は異能を使ってわざと歪めた過去をレニーさんに見せた。自分が家族を殺したと誤認させ、その罪悪感から永遠の現在を放棄させるために。なるほど。持ち主本人が言葉で放棄しない限り離れられないんだ。宿主に衛星を。
I'm not gonna lie, guys. You know how I kept commenting on her blue eye for like the entirety of stream? The only reason I kept looking at it, I mean, it stands out a lot anyway, but the main reason I kept looking at it is because I was just like, oh, that makes me think of Athanasia, which is a character from a manhwa, which is also an anime. But because of the like dime-looking eye, I was just like, oh, it's just making me think of this character again and again. Oh, hey, Mira. Don't block the screen, please. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the Scarlet Letter was a book, but also double check that later.
やりかねない。
Her eyes are portals to another world? Hell yeah.
マダム T、 残光が言ってたお母様のこと？
There we go. Amira finally stopped blocking the screen.
まさか。
Or not. Okay. She cannot make up her mind.
あの女はあの時。
Slow down. Murder.
確かに僕が殺したはず。
Just a little matricide.
ベトレイヤー、裏切り者。残光が残した赤い文字ってそういう。
Amira, you cannot lay on my keyboard. Ma'am. God, she's trying to roll over on my desk. Hi, you're so cute, but go on the cat tree. Go that way. Guys, Amira immediately started pouting when I put her on the cat tree. She's so cute.
それは否定できない。 僕もスカーレット・レターの出身なんだ。
だからカオスさんはあんな言い方をしたんだね。ダフォディールが彼が追う犯罪組織スカーレット・レターの元メンバーだと見抜いていたから。だとしたら残光のあの大掛かりな芝居はやはりアノマリー管理局の注意を引くため。 でも今の君は骨董品やエイボンのダホディール。
Okay, guys, I was correct. The Scarlet Letter was a book. And I even got the author right. I mean, I forgot the last name when I said it before, but yeah. I knew that it was like something super familiar to me. I hadn't actually read the Scarlet Letter, but I did at least know about it. So having them mention it here, it's like, yeah, isn't that a book? Honestly, the only reason I know that is because of a certain anime that I used to watch. But at least that anime let me discover a bunch of good books. Or at least, like, learn about them. But it's like the last thing I would have expected to recognize in this.
君はいい人だな。
Well, of course I am. Actually, that sounds self-absorbed. No, I'm not. I'm a terrible person.
今夜は早く休むといい。
Yeah, good night, Daffodil. Oh my god, that was bright. Guys, let it be known, I've been playing in a dark room this entire time because I didn't want to turn on my lamp. The next morning. I'm sure she's resting. She's had a very busy couple of days. Oh yeah, you got flashbang for sure. Yeah, I've been flashbang a few times during this stream. Twice because of the same doorway being extremely bright, and then the third time was because of this. It's not like my room is like pitch darkness. It's just, I have my curtains mostly closed, and I didn't want to turn the lamp, so it's like, it's not the brightest room.
管理局に捜査協力に行ったんじゃないの？
おーい、そんなにかかるもんすか？着いた。骨董品やエイボン。
Hello?
鑑定士さん、ナナリさん、おはようございます。
You're a new person?
レニーさん、体調はどうすか？こっちの人は？ ETD 第6招待。
Guys, that hair's purple, right? It's more purple than pink. It could be me struggling with colors again, but I think that hair is more purple than pink. I think more pink than purple? Am I colorblind? Well, I mean, I already struggle with some colors, but am I more colorblind than I thought? That totally looks more purple to me. Like, compare her hair color to mine, for example. Like, hold on. Let me put it side by side. Actually, let me move to more of the full pink hair. See, we're back to this one. That's totally more purple than pink. Right? Right. There's no way that's more pink than purple, right? Yours is cotton candy, hers is bubble gum after shoot. Oh yes, bubble gum. Let me screenshot that and send it to my brother and ask. He's better with colors than me. Where is Ethan? There he is. What color is this? There we go. That's the message. What color is this in all caps? Wait, that's 02. Ethan probably won't respond for a while. Let me send the exact same message. There we go. We'll get the responses at some point. Oh god, I forgot about Pepto-Bismol. I hated that so much when I was younger. Oh my god, Pepto-Bismol is the worst. Now let's see if my brothers respond and give us the color.
リンコさんがエイボンに用事があるって言うからついでに乗せてきたの。
リンコさんの用事って何なの？
別の用事。
どんな用事？
朝からこんな繁盛して
Hi Hattori, good to see you.
めでたいことだ。
何の用だったかな。
What the heck? Oh, okay. Hi.
あ、そう、届け物。ありがとう、サダちゃん。
うわ、なんすかこれ。
Not what I expected to happen, but okay. Hello.
我は魂を喰らう悪霊なり。もし我を軽んずるような真似をすれば。サダちゃんは。
Okay. It's just for pet, that's fine.
今すぐお前の体を乗っ取ってわさび食わせてやろうか。まだお腹空いてない。
リンコさんは誰に用があるの？
誰だったかな。
She's flung her into her bag. I don't know if it was like visible past my PNG, but she was like the thing was just trying to break out of the TV bag thingy.
いた。
また見ない顔だね。ETD の新人さん。
Did you guys see her just like glitch off of the screen? She like blinked in and out a few times.
局長がこれをあなたに。
Money?
あらま
Hell yeah.
こんなに振り込んでくれりゃいいもの。こんなわざわざ。やっぱり診察は気持ちがいいもんだ。
I mean, I'm sure you're gonna spend all that money on alcohol in the next like 2 hours.
報酬のお届け、これで完了っと。アルフェード局長が私の依頼料の分もまとめて支払ってくれるって。でもやっぱり私。
You know, I think I'm gonna miss that bright blue eye. Oh no, it was just very nice to see.
ありがとう。鑑定士さん。
I mean, the purple eyes aren't bad either, but, you know, I kind of liked the blue eye. Even if it did mean that, you know, it's for the immortality. Oh, I got a response from Zero. What color is he gonna say this is? What? Guys, he didn't give a proper response. Well, maybe he'll give a proper color soon.
この数日間のおかげで大切なことに気づくことができて本当に感謝してます。
I have messaged another person to get another opinion. He said it's pink.
残光に奪われちゃった。
レディ・ドロレスからもらった大事なものっすよね。ええ。あれはお母様が私を守るために残してくださったたった一つの贈り物だった。私の命はカウントダウンが終わったあの日に永遠につなぎ止められた。時の流れからも季節の移ろいからもこの美しい世界そのものからも切り離されて、今ならわかるの。永遠の現在は時とともに重ねられていく。
You know, guys, to me, that hair still looks more purple than pink. Like, there is definitely some pink in there, but it still looks like it has more of a purple hue to me. But that's probably because I'm used to characters having, like, very obviously pink hair. Okay, Kiyoko, phone a friend, pink hair, purple shadows, final answer. You know what? Good enough. As long as someone else sees purple in there. I mean, it's better than, when not a single person agreed with me on that alien in World Zero a while back. Everyone kept saying that it looked more yellow than green, I think, or maybe the other way around. Yeah. Either way, for that alien, everyone had, like, a completely different answer from me. Yeah, because the more I look, the more I'm like, she's not crazy. Exactly. See, at least you guys can see it, kind of. Like, I'm not gonna deny that there's pink in there, but there's definitely purple as well. And I'm mostly seeing the purple.
レニーさんが良かったんならそれが一番っす。
取り立て屋はどうするの？
それなら心配しないで。
You have a solution? How are you gonna deal with the debt collector?
やっと手にした新しい人生だもの。私
And how to analyze with an eye for the finer details? Hell yeah. They're supposed to see pink, unga bunga, fire, fire. Wow. I mean, maybe it's just more obvious to be since I'm seeing it in full screen. Meanwhile, you guys see it on a smaller screen, but yeah. At least you guys are like finally seeing some purple in it. Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you too, ma'am. Debts and dues. Now, what level I'm gonna be for the next quest? Let's see. Oh, I don't have any main quest right now. Okay, so I guess that means next time we can do some of the spin-off quests. Overtime, some bond quests, regular side quests. Okay. So yeah, next time we can tackle some of those other quests that I have. But yeah, it has been almost almost 4 hours? It does not feel like it's been that long. What the heck? It feels like it's been maybe, 3 hours? Just barely. But apparently it's been like an entire additional hour. But yeah, with that, we will go ahead and call it here. So, to anyone who's still here, thank you for coming. I've been to the stream, and I'll see you guys again next time. Atsu! Bye-bye!